Greetings, people. It's Mr. Pull the Trigger yet again on another episode of the Enlightenment series. So, if you're joining me, please do the right thing, do the needful. As you all know, our culture, as you join, the first thing you tell me is if you can hear me. The second thing you tell me is where you are watching me from. The third thing you need to do is to like this video and share it so that as many people as possible can also have the opportunity to join us and have a discussion with us. Today we have Dada in the house, and most of you know Dada Masses. Dada has been one of the people that have been on the front line of advocating for baby testimonies, release, and justice. So many people have had, different ideas about where he stands, who he stands for, or if he is really for baby testimony, or if he is for Omoto for fame. But we have him today, and we are going to find out as we ask him all the questions that matter. I always make this appeal to people that in this course of justice that we are all, involved in or engaged in, we are not building enemies. We are not creating enemies. I always open my platform to all those people that you think I might not have a reason to be engaging with, so that we know what's really transpiring, so that we know all the sides of the coin. So as you join in, please let me know where you're watching me from, and let me know if you can hear me loud and clear before we commence our program, before we get into a question and answer session with Mr. Dada Masses. And let's be sincere in our comments. Let's be respectful in our responses so that this does not turn into something that we are not hoping for. The reason why we are doing this, as you all know, is for that little boy, is for baby testimony, to see if we can explore all the possible avenues to get a shortcut to getting baby testimony safe and sound. So when you are joining, please indicate to me where you're watching me from, and indicate if you can hear me loud and clear. PK, watching you from the United States of America. And as if you are joining, please do not forget to like the video. Do not forget to share, because we want as many people as possible to be join this conversation, to be part of this conversation. Every time you leave a like, every time you leave a heart, every time you react, you are doing justice to this broadcast, because it's going to reach as many people as possible. I can see some people are already, giving in their offerings. Should we start with offering? Prophetic VIP TV has already dropped here £3 in the offering basket. Prophetic VIP TV, I thank you so much for the offering that you have just contributed to the service. I think I should start calling these services now, not programs, because people have a tendency of giving us offerings and giving us our tithes. Prof X family, greetings, people. I see you, Prof X family. Prof X family, there's one thing I want to tell you. I want you to also start doing live programs now, so that you start having different conversation with different sets of people. Prof X family is it's a page on Facebook that normally updates people about this case of baby testimony. So by the virtue of them calling themselves Prof X family, I believe they are part and parcel of the family, and they are wishing baby testimony the same thing that we are all wishing for baby testimony. So if you have not yet subscribed to Prof X family's platform, do so. Go and join, go and subscribe. Any platform that has anything to do, any platform that is advocating for baby testimonies justice, I believe we all have to be subscribed to that platform, so that we can all be making noise, with one voice, making sounds together and forever. As we are joined here by so many people watching us from different parts of the world, Rina Doris has just pledged their offering. She has sent a $10. She has dropped a $10 in the offering basket. Rina Doris, I thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for your offering and for your contribution and for your seed. The only difference with the offerings that are given here, with the seeds that are given here, they are not coming at a condition. There are no promises that we are making to people that bring a seed of $10, bring a seed of $20, so that God will do this to you. No, everything that you're contributing, it is just coming from your, from the cleanest part of your heart, as a form of support to the service. We are conducting a service here. I do not know if we should also split these offerings with our guest who is in the house, or or we will find something that will give the guest at the end of the month. But as you are joining me, please do indicate. After you said about Prof X, you still end here. After all you said about Prof X, you still end here. Kelvin Chinedu, watching you from Dubai, watching you from Norway. Okwere Polycrep, watching you from Dubai. Rina Dorius, thank you so much for your offering. Rina Dorius has done it again. Hello, Prof X. Rina Dorius, Rina Dorius, Rina Dorius. Let's give a round of applause to Rina Dorius. She has dropped another offering in the offering basket. She has dropped another $5 in the offering basket. Rina Dorius is a cheerful giver. May God increase everything that she is abstracting from her purse. I love you, Rina Dorius. Thank you so much for your contributions. Mommy Let Love Lead TV. Greetings, Mr. PDT, watching you from Spain. I see you. How is it in Spain? Fidelia Mwamaka, United Kingdom. My people in the United Kingdom, how are you doing? I can see there were so many mixed reactions in my previous interview with Matthias, with Mr. Matthias. So many people were asking me, but Prof X, why would you invite someone who is criticizing, the church? Why would you invite someone who's criticizing the Bible? People, the purpose of all these interactions that I'm doing, we're not doing them so that we find fault. We are doing all of this so that we find a resolution, so that we find a way forward, so that we can liberate our African people, so that we can liberate our African children, so that we do not conform to a tradition. We are all in the pursuit of truth. We all want to know the truth. We all want to know why we are here, what we are doing here. We do not want to just, ignorantly believe in some concepts that we are not so sure where they are coming from. So no one is an enemy. No one is an outcast. All what we are doing here is enlightening the church. We're enlightening African children so that we can all be in a safe space to be able to know where we are going and what we are doing. I'm a Christian. I'm a true Christ believer. I believe so much in the Bible, but I can have a conversation with an atheist. I can have a conversation with a Muslim. I can have a conversation with someone who has absolutely no belief of the word. That does not shake me. That does not change what I stand for. Apostle Dr. Kasichuku is saying, what is he saying? He's saying Matthias is an antichrist. And I know the reason why Apostle Dr. Kasichuku is saying Matthias is an antichrist, because Matthias made some comments about Kasichuku's spiritual father. Another offering in the offering basket. Lupati Koseme sent £5 in the offering basket. I appreciate you. You people, you are cheerful givers. I'm so glad that this man is no longer going to the wrong offering basket. Now it's coming to the to the right offering basket. This is the sanctified offering basket where all contributions must start be diverting towards, instead of them going to the to the wrong offering baskets. So as my people come through, and Dikelele, Dada, my real man, Kati Odongo, Masses, Dada Masses, the comments are flying too fast and I'm missing some of them. Most of you people already know the guest in the house, our brother in the house. We might disagree on everything. We might not agree on anything, but that does not make us enemies. If we are to meet tomorrow, definitely we should be able to share a glass of cognac. That is, if he takes cognac, my brother, maybe he's on another different level of favorites, or depending on what he comes from. Oh, Rina Dorius has sent another $5 in the offering basket. Rina Dorius is on another level. You see, the problem is once this offering start coming, I get carried away and I even forget about the program. So I pray to God that I do not forget about the reason why we are here, and maybe just focus on what needs to be done. So I'm just waiting for the clock to be on 10 so that we get into it, and I'm just waiting for the numbers to increase a little bit so that we already have so many people engaged in the conversation. So as we deliberate, let me give a few shout outs. Blessing Gozi, more holy than Kasi, Matiane, yo Mr. PDT, I see you. Facebook user watching you from ABG. Facebook, people that are using profiles written Facebook user, I really don't understand sometimes if they are ghost accounts or if, I don't know how you people are doing it, but be that as it may, the fact that you're watching, it's a good thing. But I don't know why you people don't want to use your real accounts. I don't know why you do not want to use your actual accounts to come and engage. Are you afraid? Or you are just cowards of some sort? Kasi Chuku comes here and says, I love the Damasis. He stand for the truth. Yeah, Kasi Chuku and the Damasis, they have a long way. They've always been die hard. They've always, filled each other's shoes. They've always stood together in the contests of any fights that will be going on the social media platforms. That's one thing people do not understand. Even if I see Omoto for friend tomorrow, I'm not gonna fight him, even though he might try to fight me, and I'll still, take him down. But I'm not gonna fight him. I'm still gonna ask him the very same questions that I'm asking on this platform. So without hello, I prophets Abez. Okay, let's get into it. Without further ado, let me. Yeah, Kazi Chuku loves you, brother. Yeah, he's saying that I don't joke with Dada. I can kill for him. Yeah, they say friendship. Sometimes friendship is thicker than blood. But be that as it may, let's get into it before we get carried away. Love you, prophets. I love you too, my people. So let me introduce you to the brother in the house. His name is AMB Dada Masses. To those of you who are not familiar with the brother, if it was not Prof X talking about baby testimonies justice during those days, it was Dada Masses. Whatever happened along the way that made him withdraw, we are here to find out where he stands in this case, or where he stands in general. We are going to find out the reason why he stepped aside. We are going to find out what his thoughts are concerning the missing child. We are going to find out. Dada Masses, I invite you and I greet you, my brother. How are you doing?
I greet you, my brother, Prof X. I'm very grateful. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you, my brother.
Oh, okay, thank you so much. Let's just jump into it. I'm not going to waste so much time. My brother, what is your relationship with Jeremiah Omoto for fame?
Okay. We are going to go into this. As I told you earlier, the backstage, we don't program any question from me like in the backstage. Then you call it, ask me for front. I would like us, if we are going to take this is a heat that is going to be very tough. This program is going to be heat and it's going to be very tough. And I encourage everybody watching us, go and take a glass of water, the peanuts, and some granules. It's going to be a different style of interview ever since. So just as I said before, thank you for inviting me. When Apostle Cassie told me, and Choma even told me, I said, wow, me I not get problem. Why if you invite me, why not go come? So according to the question you asked me, that which relationship do I have with Prophet Jeremiah Omoto for friend? I may tell you, if you ask me to really go deep, maybe you should take like 15 minutes if I should go through that, the relationship you are talking about. Actually, Prophet Jeremiah was not person I respect and I watch as like that. When this issue of baby testimony started, and don't forget, Prophet Jeremiah is from my state where I come from, Niger Delta. I'm an Ijo and Edo boy. So let's drop brothers or that aside. So when Cassie called us out of Dada Masi, so Abato Basel governor, you know the way we jump in. And believe me, I was not really focusing on Prophet Jeremiah, whether to get in touch with him or to make it. I get in touch with Prophet Jeremiah when Apostle Cassie was arrested. We are not friends. I can say he's an elder brother to me. We are not close, but I come to respect him due to what he did for me when I needed a help from him through Apostle Cassie. And I believe that is what really draws closer, that I need to reach out to him and stuff like that. So, but if you want me to go on and on ahead, so you can tell me which kind of relationship are you talking about?
Okay, you mentioned Apostle Cassie, your relationship with Apostle Cassie. So I'm going to ask you another question.
No, I said my relationship with him, when I get in touch with him, is when Apostle Cassie was arrested. That is when I get in touch with Prophet Jeremiah, and I seek a favor from him, and he did the favor for me. That is what I said.
Oh, okay, wait. There's a very important activity that just took place before we continue with the questioning. PK is given the biggest, the highest seed
I
today.
think
Not
today
not
is
the
going to be
highest.
gumbo. Today we are going to gather out new money. We are going to gather
My
out new
brother,
money.
I'm gonna invite you almost every day. The way people are giving out today, it's another level. You're a money magnet. PK has dropped a $50 offering in the offering basket, the highest so far and the highest so ever.
Thank you so much, my brother. PK.
Starting today, PK, before I go live, I'll send you a link, I'll send you updates, I'll update you on everything that is happening. PK, as they do in churches. You know, the highest contributors are always given the front rows. You know, you buy the front
Thank
seats,
you so much,
you
PK.
buy proximity to the men of God. So PK has earned a ticket on the front seat to sit on the front seat of the program. I'm just tripping my people. PK, thank you so much for
Thank
your
you so much.
offering. I really appreciate it. I'm going to leave this offering for some time so that people can be challenged by what PK did. Okay, my brother, going back to the conversation. You
Okay.
said that you reached out to Prophet Jeremiah. I'll also address him as prophet
Yeah.
by virtue of you addressing him as prophet.
Yeah.
You reached out to him when Apostle Cassie, your friend, was arrested.
Yeah.
You were seeking a favor. You were asking for a favor. I do not know what the favor was, but I'll ask you regardless.
Yeah.
Before I ask you the favor you're asking from him,
Yeah.
what did you take out of that arrest? Do you think it was justified? Do you think it was just the
Okay.
arrest on Apostle Cassie?
Okay. Thank you. Thank God we have a time. I'm going to go a little bit. I know Apostle Cassie, maybe I've told you, when Apostle Cassie was arrested in Benin, first, I can tell you this, maybe one of the third person Apostle Cassie write to is me. And it was a short note. And instantly, there is one of my good friend, a good sister. She's not like a sister to me. Instantly, when Apostle Cassie writes that thing, then someone called me. Then instantly, I called one of our good sisters, is Apostle Cassie's sister too, is also my sister. I called Bella. So Bella, this is what is going on. I want you to go to that station instantly. I don't know what warrant that particular act at that time. I don't know what was the offense and what happened. Instantly, that our friend take a taxi straight to the police station, the nearby police station. So we were trying to secure. We were thinking maybe it was something else. We were thinking about kidnapping, or I get a road from a write-off from Apostle Cassie. Then we will get. I called her again. She went there. We are trying to secure that bail. We are thinking that it's just issue of a bail, or we are trying to secure Apostle Cassie's bail that night. I talked to the police. Okay, please, this is my name, blah blah blah, and so. I want to talk to my brother. I can tell you, Apostle Cassie was not manhandled. He was not manhandled. So we're talking till then. Before we know, they say Apostle Cassie don't go Abuja. I say he don't reach Abuja. Instantly, we start communicating, talking, and saying stop talk before we know and stuff like that. What are we going to do now? And some of your friends, the Lion Squad, they always call on me that, oh, I believe that you are the person close to Cassie. I know you know what is going on. Till then, I don't know what is going on. But when Cassie gets to Abuja, then I decided to get a lawyer for Apostle Dr. Cassie. Apostle Dr. Cassie was still in the airport when the lawyer we get was already waiting for him in Abuja. Are you getting with some people with one guy Bishop? So when Apostle Cassie gets to Abuja, we start to like, okay, what's happened, Apostle Dr. Cassie? What happened? She and Prophet Jeremiah. When I say what's happened now, he say no, no. The thing he don't know. Based on say he never know. The time Cassie come to realize the reason why he was arrested, whether if Cassie to be truthful to himself, there is an evidence of videos out there that was, there's what we call cyber instigation. I don't want to use some word because of YouTube and Facebook. Cyber instigation, or like you're instigating people cyberly on someone. I don't know if you work in your country, you work maybe in Europe, in Germany, here, and also in Africa, so also in Nigeria. So when some video came, we got to see some things. Even Apostle Cassie himself know that, oh, now because of this one, I think say this one don't fair go, So after then, that is when Choma Johnson called me. It was that during that period, I was having a little issue with my families. Then, if you can remember, because of Cassie personally told me not to give out his information to anybody, including his family. He should be with me and Bishop in Abuja and some people. But accept of that, I should not give his information, whether it's released or what. And I respect people's privacy. No matter how me and you are close, man. No matter what you are going to tell me, I'm not going to pull it out. So Choma called me. As Choma called me, I shouted at Choma, "No, why will you call me? When you have arrested, your people have arrested my brother. So why are you not calling me?" No, she started talking, and when she started talking, I started to give her. That is when Choma, when then people were insulting me, stuff like that. That is when Choma called me a video call. I got to know Choma through Apostle Cassie's arrest. That is when she called me video call. When she called me video call, and she said a lot of things, and we will start pursuing the case, and we see that the best advice that was given, then we involved two governors, which I don't know if it's possible for me to mention their name, but we involved two governors. Two governors was involved. That
Okay,
is when
sorry, my brother. Can I ask you something? At this stage, were you already aware that Jeremiah Omoto was behind the arrest on Apostle Cassie?
at us then, yes, now we already know now. Now he's already in Abuja. We already know.
And you were not yet in communication with Jeremiah Omoto at that time?
No, I'm coming there. We don't even have communication. We now involve two governors. Me, I will make sure the name of I don't know if I don't want to go. We involve two governors. So the governor give us the IG number, the IG on what is it called? This other person, Interpol. I don't want to measure the particular person in Interpol because of their personal reasons. And we
Interpol, wait, brother. Interpol was involved in this case, in this arrest.
Yeah, it was not the way you guys were seeing it on media. So we were communicating. So when we get to that extent that there was an evidence that some things that can lead to some things, I don't want to go far. So we will advise if we can settle this out of court. That is the only way, except, I don't know, except, and Apostle Cassie is not ready to go for it. I was communicating to Apostle Dr. Cassie. Apostle Dr. Cassie was normal. He was living good. He was using, I don't want to go far, but he was seeing everything all of us were doing. So I was communicating, Apostle Dr. Cassie, what is the level? See the level. He's saying, no, how can we do? How can we? That's okay. What can we say? Okay. Right now, we are being advised by our legal team and some officials that we step into. Apostle Cassie now said, okay, Dada, now you, me day life. You need to reach out to Prophet Jeremiah now. Whatever is going to take, Dada, reach out to Prophet Jeremiah.
Okay, so it's Cassie who told you to reach out to Prophet Jeremiah.
Prophet Jeremiah, because of the what are they called it? Is it the IPO? Is it IPO or prosecutor? Because of the things that the prosecutor already have about Apostle Dr. Cassie or video, not that Apostle Dr. Cassie fight or keep person or no whatever. Some I don't want to put it in a way that people will start asking questions. You understand?
Okay, so what you are saying is Apostle Cassie was on the verge. He was seeing darkness ahead of him, and he knew the only way out was by negotiating and settling this directly.
Not negotiating. Don't forget, Apostle Dr. Cassie was not negotiating. Apostle Dr. Cassie, according to the advice of some dignities, which I don't want to measure their names. I told you, two governors was involved in this. Savvy governor in Nigeria. Due to the contact and many things, this when the case is not in court, you can easily take it out in Nigeria. You do it, but when the case is in court, they will always give you the best advice. The best advice is if we can settle this case out of court. I don't know if you're that is the first time Cassie have already went to court. That first court appearance. Cassie have already went to. That is when Cassie began to see some things. That is when that evening we spoke. We talked on phone more than 3 hours and said, okay, Dada, you know what is going to happen? Let's reach out to Prophet Jeremiah. Now this is the update. Reach out to Prophet Jeremiah. I called Choma Johnson. I don't know. that's why I always tell people, I don't care whatever Choma Johnson is doing online, whether he's insulting people are insulting him. That is not my problem. My business with Choma Johnson is totally different. I reach out to Choma Johnson. Can we talk to Papa J? Do you have a Choma Johnson? I don't know if she was not really, but Choma Johnson does not have Papa J's number at us then. So what do I need to do? I start calling people, trying to reach out to some people, some political leaders. Even when it comes to that extent that let's settle it out of thing, I call Kasi that, okay, like this, I want to reach out to one state political leader in Nigeria.
Okay, wait, brother. When you were looking for Papa J's number, why go
Yeah.
through all these difficult routes? You were close to Emeka. You were close to disgrace.
I'm coming
Why did you
there.
not use those channels
Wait,
or that Mickey Mouse?
Let me tell you, when we were going there, I was trying to reach out to my my godfather. Then somebody now told me that, why can't you reach out to these sons and daughters? I've said it times with that number. I reach out to some of his sons. They, like waving me. They were waving me like, don't worry, talk to this person. This person will talk to Papa. I was like, my head was already pissed off. My head was already pissed off. So I got to reach out to some. Finally, I now reach out to one of the. I don't know if I mention the person's name, if he will be angry, but I reached out to one of his daughter, and his daughter said, "Oh, don't worry. He give me Papa J's number, Bishop Abisa Orishe Jaffo's number, Orishe Jaffo's number, Papa J's wife number."
Okay, my brother, listen. I don't want us to dwell much on Kasi Chukune. Me, I just want the point when you and Prophet Jeremiah started communicating and when you finally
that is why I
forgive.
said if I should say it, except I cut it a little bit. I cut it a little bit. That is where you
Just make it short. Make it short so that it's straight to the point.
Okay, so when I finally reach out to him, I say, when I called him, I write him at the first place. He did not reply. I write him, he did not reply. But when I voice him, he did not reply. It's when I call the person that give me the number, that tell him that is Dada Masses that is calling. Then when he replied, the first thing why I still keep my respect for him, no matter what people say, is the first is, my son, why do you call me today? That is what he said to me. My son, my brother. Yes, I remember. He said, my son, my brother. Why do you call me today? And I went down. I started pleading with many people. Start pleading, sir, please. Apostle Cassie was on phone where we are pleading together. This is not just only Dada Masses alone. Apostle Cassie was also pleading from his own angle. Then we are pleading. Then the man said, Dada, what do you really? I said that, sir, please, sir. No matter what Apostle Cassie have said, no matter what is going on, sir, just let this case die. That is when I get Prophet Jeremiah's number. And I start talking to him. You see, that first day, Apostle Cassie said in the court that I'm guilty. I don't know if you remember that first court day that he said I'm guilty. It was that particular day Apostle Cassie supposed to be released. But due to the paperwork and some people that was not happy that Prophet Jeremiah forgive Apostle Cassie. You get to the point. That's why Apostle Cassie was not released that particular day. He said that I'm guilty.
But he was forgiven already. He was forgiven already.
Yes, when we were forgiven, and I told him myself, people say, Prophet Jeremiah carry Cassie mama, go worry, go beg. No, Cassie is your friend. You can ask him, he will tell you what happened there. When Prophet Jeremiah told me that, oh, don't worry, Dada, forget, I will call my lawyers and I will call the people to see how we can work towards it. Dr. Chris Okafor was also there for me. Chris Okafor was also there for me.
Chris Okafor is Choma Johnson's boyfriend, so definitely.
You are the one that know that, but he was also there for me. So when Papa J told me that, don't worry, everything is done, that is when I now personally say, okay, Papa, if you can do this for me, I will mobilize my friends, my team from Edo State to Warri to come and see you, for you to know that we appreciate. That is when Cassie was on call. Cassie, all this thing I'm telling you now, Cassie's there. So when I got a car, Cassie's brothers, friends, and some friends go to Warri, it was Cassie that said his mother, or it was Cassie's mother that said she must be there. And we did not tell Papa J. When Papa J see Cassie's mother, if Cassie's sister can be truthful, we tell you that Papa J was very angry that why we allow Cassie's mother to come with them.
Dada, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Who advised Cassie Chuku to do that video of apology as soon as it was released? Was it Chris Okafo or Doris Ogala?
No, that video apology, I swear to God, is 99. I don't know who asked because I was not even interested in that. Before Cassie's video, before Cassie's arrest, he already did that video. Do you understand that?
No, it's not true. It's not. That video was live.
No.
Do you know?
No,
I'm telling you, the video that he did when he was apologizing to Papa J, it was a live video. And do you know who advised Cassie to do that video? It was Doris Ogala and Chris Okafo. Chris Okafo reached out to Jeremiah Omoto for fame, advocating for Cassie Chuku's arrest. Cassie Chuku was looking for Jeremiah Omoto's number direct, and he couldn't get it from anyone because Jeremiah had done a video already during his Sunday service. In his Sunday service, he was actually telling people that I'm not going to forgive anyone. You insult me on social media, and you start coming to me saying, "I beg, I beg. I'm not going to, I'm not going to forgive anyone. I'm going to take everyone to court. I'm going to arrest everyone." On that Sunday, that's this very same Sunday, he said he's going to South Africa to come and arrest me. The reason why they lured Cassie into recording that video, do you know that they used that video in court as well to implicate Cassie Chuku? Because in that video, Cassie Chuku admitted.
No, let me tell you, that is what I told you. You get it wrong. If it was this particular last arrest, call Cassie and I will tell you, Cassie already did video before he was arrested. Call him now, we confirm to you.
That video was recorded in Johnson Suluman's house. He did not record it in his house.
No, Prof X, let me tell you, it was that video that won't cause problem between me and my family somehow that said that I was the one that told Cassie to apologize. And that video, Cassie already did that video, and he called me that Dada, Jeremiah and your Prophet Jeremiah and your brother, add your voice, join up. I can call him.
Let me tell you. Wait, before you call him, let me tell you. Cassie reached out to Doris Ogala. Doris Ogala told Cassie, and said, let me tell you, if you call Cassie now, he's not going to tell you the truth because it might implicate him. He reached out to Doris Ogala. Doris Ogala told Cassie that you must reach out to Chris Okafo. Chris Okafo is the one who is close to Papa J. And before you do that, do a video, and in that video, apologize, not to Papa J, and also endorse Chris Okafo. Like I told you earlier, Okafo and Doris Ogala, they have something going on behind the scenes. The house that Doris is staying right now is Chris Okafor's house. No, I don't want you to comment on it or agree or disagree. I'm just telling you the gospel truth. So when Doris Ogala advised Cassie to do a video, the video was supposed to kind of put Chris Okafo in a good light with Jeremiah Omoto for fame, to acknowledge Chris Okafo, to say, I also want to thank Chris Okafo for what? For talking to Papa J on my behalf. But the real truth behind the whole scene, it was Doris Ogala and Chris Okafo who lured Cassie into doing that video. That was the condition that was given to Cassie Chuku for him to be released. To say Cassie Chuku apologized publicly. If the disrespect was public, the apology must also be public. I'm not going to take any apology that comes private. That's why Cassie Chuku went on and did a video and apologized to Papa J when he was released for his release. Before we dwell much on Apostle Cassie Chuku, let's get to the matter that I think really matters. Dada Masses, you had been advocating for baby testimonies justice for a very, very long time. And when I watched some of your programs, before I get into that, what made you make a U-turn? Why did you stop?
Okay. Everybody, I can say that. Let me go straight. As you ask me a question, I'm also going to ask you a question. I can say I stop. I stop for a reason, or if you think I stop, I think I stop for a reason. And let me also tell you, if you believe on white and I believe in black or red, is it a crime? A question.
It's not a crime. It's not a crime.
Must your enemy be my own enemy? Is it
Jeremiah is not my enemy.
No, I'm not talking about. No, I'm not talking about Jeremiah. You asked me a question. I'm coming there. That's why I'm asking you a question. Must your enemy be my enemy?
No.
Must my enemy be your enemy, or must my friend be your friend?
Not at
Okay.
all.
Okay, let's come to this extent of this why do I stop? Is this kind of your rage that you are raising right now? Me and some of
Mhm.
my group of my friends have raised it 2020, 21, no, 2019, 2021, whereby not everybody will accept what you did, what you are doing. Let's go to that. I just want to brief that. Why you said, if I tell you now that I did not step down, you will not believe me. Why you feel that I've stepped down is because of, you see, those self myopic people that want you to tell them what they want to hear. But based on Dada masses, I have not been carried by what you want to hear from me, except what I want to tell you.
Mhm.
You get the point. That's why a lot of people feel. You see, there was a time they said it's because I collected bra envelope. That was flying.
1 million.
But
1 million naira. Did you collect 1 million naira?
you know that when you are not doing things according to
I
you,
want my cut. I want my cut.
I
10%
will
of
bring
that
your
1 million.
you know, my brother. You know why some people feel that you are not you are not talking about him again, talking about this issue is because a lot of people want to see you talk about, oh, you can be truthful to yourself that from this day of this issue, I have never accused Sister Ruth that she know where our child is. I have never accused Jeremiah that you know where the child is. All I was playing, this is what you are playing now. I was trying to get a part from this side, take it, and you can testify that there was I wish we push on like that. You know that by now there is a lot of things we can be working with. You can testify to that, and that is what you are doing now. But it's not late. We are trying to get a part from this side, so that from that part, just as we are from this part, we cannot penetrate to the main angle of the anybody we think is involved. I don't know if you understand that. You can testify
Okay.
that even that at that time, when I call any prophet Jeremiah's sons, they will not say they are not coming, they will come. When I call baby testimonies of sister people that believe in Sister Ruth Matthew, they will also come. We start debating without not telling
Mhm.
this one keep quiet. But only way I was having problems with some set of people, you can't use my social media, my platform, to instigate public some public actions. I don't have, if those that be following, they will know me. I don't insult people. I've been on media since 2017. I don't insult people. I don't involve myself when they have to do with scandal. I don't know if you understand. I don't insult people. I don't involve myself in anything that will now lead to insulting. I don't like it.
Okay. So you did not withdraw your support to find baby testimony. That's what you're saying.
Up to now till tomorrow. Up to now till tomorrow. Anybody that both of us are talking, they will see. Even to some people that is close, I won't talk. Okay, continue. I'm still talk. If there is any way my service can be rendered, me Dada masses. If there is any way my service can be rendered, Dada masses, I will applaud it.
Oh, okay. You might not just be doing it publicly, but you are probably pulling strings behind the scenes.
Yeah, if there is anything that I need to do, I will do it.
Okay. From your analysis, do you think Sister Ruth Matthew is being sincere with her story? Or do you think she is fooling everyone?
Uh, to be frank and sincere, if you ask me to say that, I can tell you that I can't tell you she's fooling everyone or she's sincere. You know why? Because 2019, both of us were not there. We come across this issue about a few months ago when Apostle Cassie involved me. So if you ask me now, I will tell you that due to what is already on social media space, this side I've get a lot of fault, and this side I've also get a lot of fault. If you have to be truthful to yourself.
That's true. I'm listening. I'm
Uh-huh.
following.
So if you ask me not to say, Sister Ruth, you are lying, I can't say she's lying because I'm not in her shoe. I was not there. I'm not Pastor Marcus. I'm not Juliet. Due to the name she had mentioned, I'm not there. The only thing we cannot do, due to what she's bringing out and due to what is, we will not check and balance it and checkmate it very well. Inside
Mhm.
lie, there is true. And inside true, at least you get a little outfit of it that will lead us. Don't forget, if your thing get missing, believe me, you will never say anything that will make you look bad out there. If my team now is with you, believe me, my brother, I will always do everything possible to make sure that people join me to collect it from you.
Okay, from everything Sister Ruth has told the public, not just the public, she has told everyone. What can you pick out of her statements or her testimonial as lies? Do you have specific things that you can still recall that she said, that you can say because of A, B, C, D, and E? I can classify Sister Ruth Meto as a liar of the
Okay.
story that she's telling.
Don't forget, Ruth Matthew is from Edo State too, which is where I'm also from. And why I always tell you that I can't tell you that Ruth Matthew is lying, except what is already on public. Do you know why I can't say that? Because I was not there. I have not get in touch with Ruth Matthew one-on-one. We have not spoken, but what is already on social media that Ruth Matthew have brought out, and she said she sent a child to for the Indomie, according to what is already on public. And when she said Emmanuel Marcos was the one that steal her phone with SIM card and all those stuff. You understand? If we are to go deep, Prof X, to be frank, you know, a lot of people say there is no law in Nigeria, police don't work in Nigeria. People, do you think if the right thing to be done, do you think Prophet Jeremiah alone can buy audio police in Nigeria? Ask yourself this question.
Yeah, he
You
can.
think so?
Not all the police in Nigeria, but all the police in his district.
Okay, wait. Do you know? Okay, do you know why I asked you this question? If she, my Ruth Matthew said, "Oh, Emmanuel Marcos, he collected my phone." Do you know that SIM card, that phone number? If she still had that number, we can track that number and know our last call and who used that SIM card.
Exactly. Omoto for has all that money to do it. Why have they
That
not
means yourself, you are
proven?
not system to yourself. If
How so?
you are waiting for somebody you are accusing or somebody you are calling out to also fight what you are supposed to, because the way when me and you are talking right now, a lot of people feel that Prophet Jeremiah know where that charge is. You said no, you have not really said, you have said that according to his reaction and his silentness, the words of questioning, let me use that word. You know, when you say syndicate, people don't understand the meaning of that word. They think when you say syndicate, automatically that person is the one you are talking. You are talking maybe assumption, maybe he know what is going on. You know, so if I accuse you now, I come to South Africa right now and I accuse you, Prophet, that you do this, you do that, for instance. And I told you that you are the one that steal my phone, and this phone is your friend that steal my phone, and you know you did not do it, and me, I'm still dragging you. All you are still doing, I'm not okay. What will I do? I will give that number to the authority for that phone to be tracked. Then,
Wait.
okay,
It depends with my position. It
yeah,
depends with my position and how your accusation is affecting me. If your accusation is affecting me on a global scale, do you know what I'll do?
yeah,
I will invest my own money to prove that I'm innocent. I
okay,
will go to Google Maps and prove it that the time you are saying I stole your phone, here are my Google Maps locations, my geolocations. I was never in the place you are accusing me of having been. I'll do everything in my capacity to exonerate myself with tangible evidence. I will
okay.
not go to a newspaper and buy the newspaper to lie that A, B, C, D, and E. I will not go to a television station to bribe them to lie. I
Okay.
will not go to bloggers and bribe them to sell different narratives.
Okay,
I will
perfect.
just put all my resources to exonerate myself with proof and tangible evidence. In the
Okay.
case of Papa J,
Yeah.
all he has to do, he has not done anything that proves that he knows nothing about this whole abduction syndicate. With all the resources that he has and with all these accusations, Papa J could have spent at least, okay, at the very minimum, less than 3 million naira to
Okay.
make the whole world believe that he is absolutely innocent of these accusations. He could have brought down by now the one who is responsible, if he is not, from his church. What is stopping Papa J from using this money that he has been using to go to television stations
Okay.
to sell narratives, to
Okay.
go to different multiple television stations to sell different stories. Why has he not used that money that he's using to buy police to go and arrest Ruth Matthew, to
That is
exonerate himself
I kick
and
against that
prove
at that
that
point.
Ruth Matthew is lying? I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
If Ruth Matthew was making all these things up, I want you to be sincere, my brother.
Yeah, I'm
If
here.
Ruth Matthew was making all these things up, don't you think Papa J, with all the money he has, by now, he could have proven to the world that this woman is a liar? Don't you think he could have invited or hired a proper private investigator to put this woman on the hot plate and expose it to the world that she's lying? Do you think he could not have hired enough good investigative officers, law enforcement officers, to cross-examine this woman called Ruth Matthew and actually bring sufficient evidence to prove that Ruth Matthew is lying? Do you think Ruth Matthew can be that smart to throw an accusation at Mercy City, as big as it is, and Papa J,
Is this
as wealthy as it is?
$899? Who paid this one? Okay, we are getting to almost €400 now. We should be calculating it. Continue.
Dada, I want you to answer my question.
Yeah, I'm here. I just see the money.
Don't be smart here. I'm saying, with the capacity of Papa J, I want you to be sincere. Forget he's your brother. Forget Papa J is your brother. And I don't want you to think that I'm saying this because Papa J is
my brother. I never said Papa J. If there is anything I will never. You know, there is something people doubt people's personality due to what you say. I have a very big prize. I'm a very, very prized person. You understand?
Wait. You are meandering. You are diverting. You are running away from my question.
Oh yeah. Continue.
I said, with Papa J's capacity,
yeah,
don't you think he could, with all these accusations, he could have proven it to the world that Ruth Matthew is lying if she was lying?
Okay. Should I come in now?
Yeah.
For the past months, you can testify now that a lot of people have come in the sense that we are looking for baby testimony investigation, that according to Daniel, that a lot of people have been collecting money for that. Let's take a step that people take advantage, just that they are looking for this baby, and Prophet Jeremiah is giving them money, according to them, for them to do investigation, for them to bring out the truth. Do you think, due to what is already in public, I'm not talking from Prophet Jeremiah because we don't talk about that, we don't communicate. I'm talking due to what is already on social media. Do you think if this man, according to what we are seeing, that is not also looking for the child, do you think he will be investing money on individual to go and do investigation? Do you know if this man also have his own private investigation team that have to do with security that is working on this? Do you know that?
Does he have a private investigation team on the ground working on
this? Security team that is working on this.
What do you have to prove that?
No, Prof X, you are telling me now that Prophet Jeremiah have not really done anything. That's why I give you an example that, okay, a lot of people have said that they have collected money from Prophet Jeremiah. Why is the man giving them money? Because they said they want to investigate and bring out the truth, where the truth of the baby is coming from. This one will come and collect 1,000, collect 200, collect. That's why the man is giving them, whoever that is giving that, oh, okay, let's go and bring out the truth. If you find it from my side, bring it out. I don't know if you understand. So, that's why I asked you, do you also know if this man have his own private security investigation team that is also investigating this case? I'm just giving you, for example.
Okay, you're being smart. I can feel you and I can sense it. You're not really answering the questions you're not really answering the questions that I'm asking you. Maybe I'm making the questions long. Now I'm going to start shortening the questions.
Perfectly. I answer your question perfectly.
Okay, you might find yourself answering it again. Let me ask you another question.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfectly.
If you were Papa J, and this kind of a thing, I want you to put yourself in his shoes. this kind of an incident, unfortunate incident happens at your church, how are you going to deal with a situation like this of a child missing? How are you going to deal with it?
Oh, actually, I'm a father. That's why I really don't want to say, Ruth Matthew, you are lying or you are saying it to all Prophet Jerry, because I am a father. I know for you to be a father, you know, you go to throw your waste at least maybe 1,000 times before you can produce a child. So it's really, really, really difficult. So if I should be in that position, and I pray for any of us as a parents, mother, father watching out there, for any of us not to be in this kind of position in Jesus' name. If I should be in this position, believe me, at that particular time, I go nowhere. I go nowhere from that church or from that premises, according to her. I go nowhere. I go
No,
nowhere.
I'm saying, if you were Papa J, what would you do?
Okay.
If someone loses their child at your church?
No, Prophet, there is something we must get here. There is, there is a jurisdiction and there is a division. You know, when you say church, we are talking inside the compound. That is what we are talking about. But at this particular one, we are talking about the church premises. Am I right, Prophet?
Yes, the church premises. Okay. You're not clever. Don't do what you're doing. Do you realize that you're not answering any question? Do you realize that you're not answering any question?
You are not asking me question that what answer. You are telling me that if I was Papa J, this is what I would do. I would deploy security at that particular time that if the woman cried to me to that church that, oh, that the geo something got missing in your premises, and if I would deploy all my staffs, all the security agency, and I will make sure everything still. I will put a band on that baby's head that anybody that can bring out this baby, I'm going to give you 20 million, 10 million, and I'm going to make a general public announcement, like a paper, Vanguard, day paper, and channels like TV station, to say that is a child of a woman like this get missing in our premises. If anyone can assist us with useful information, go back to the nearest police station. That is what I will do for a reference.
So why did Papa J not do that? Why do you think Papa J did not do that? What you have just told me that you would do.
Yeah. If you ask me to say that now, that's why I tell you, I will not talk about what I don't know. I will talk about what is already on public, on social media. What is already on public that, Papa J is also looking for the child. Those are the things. I don't know if Papa J make any, according to what we have seen for the past how many months, there was no brokers that Papa J did that, so things happen in my church premises. Anybody with useful information, please reach out to us. There is nothing like that. And the reason why I did not do it, if you ask me now, who am I going to ask?
Do you think Papa J knows what happened to baby testimony?
Prof X, this is a very good question, and it is a question that I'm going to break down. If you ask me that, do you know?
I don't know. I think your signal is becoming weak now. You are a little bit blurry. I don't know if it's... Yeah, did you receive any call or something?
No, go. Okay, put me out. Just take me out. Okay, let me go. Take me out and let me come back again. I don't know. Let me.
Okay, try to go out and come back again.
Okay. No, you are the one that can do that. Remove from studio.
Is it?
Yeah, remove from.
Okay, so the signal is a bit shaky. But before we continue with the broadcast, we have Prudence Star. Prudence Star is shaking the streets. Prudence Star is shaking the offering basket with 80 euro, 89 euro. And today we have givers in the house. We have serious givers in the house who are throwing huge sums. I think Prudence Star has broken the record. She has shaken the entire offering basket of this entire service. And for that, Prudence Star, you are going to get a position in the Enlightenment series. You definitely deserve a position. I appreciate you, Prudence Star. Thank you so much for your contribution. In the studio, we are with Dada Masses, and Dada Masses is, I don't know, he's jiggling. He's going from left to right. He's trying by all means not to answer any question. Oh, it's pounds. It's pounds. Prof X, pull the trigger. It's pounds. Thank you so much, Prudent Star, for the 89 pounds. I was not seeing the currency signal properly, the emblem of the currency. Thank you, Prudent Star. You are a blessing to the Enlightenment series. So here we are asking the questions. They are simple questions, which is trying by all means to dodge. But by God's grace, I hope we are going to extract something from him, and we are going to get something that we are really going to, that is really going to help us know what happened to
Okay,
baby
Prof. X.
testimony.
Prof. X. Prof. X, can you hear me?
Yes,
Can you
I can
tell
hear
me one
you.
question? Can you tell me one question you have asked me that I'm trying to dodge? Just one.
I said, if you were in Papa J's shoes, what could you have done? You
And I give you
explained
the
it
answer
in a
that
way
I would,
that
and I told you I already give you the answer that I'm going to deploy my staff, security agent, paper, and stuff like that. I told you already.
then I asked, why do you think Papa J did not do that?
And that's why I told you I'm not in Papa J's camp. I'm not his media warrior. I'm not his media team. I'm not a spiritual son to him. Though I attend this church, he's just my
But
his job brother.
as
So,
an analyst,
okay,
why
if you
would you
ask me
think?
why he did not do it, I will tell you that should be our question for you to deep more deeper that why did Papa J did not do it?
Do you think he knows where baby testimony is?
If I cannot put my mouth to say Ruth Matthew know where our child is, I cannot also open my mouth and say Prophet Jeremiah know where baby testimony is.
And why do you think he does not want to release the CCTV footage?
Yeah, that's another good question too. Yeah. You know, I talk to people close to Papa J after Cassie's arrest, and I always, okay, this kind of thing, if there is CCTV footage, why can't that CCTV footage be provided for the cleansing and all those standards to just let go? And there's some people there that is very close make me to understand that at that particular time, and this is what is already on media, that the CCTV footage was not functioning, was not even available at that particular time.
Do you
That is
believe
what
that the CCTV footage was not working?
You know why? That's why I'll tell you why I can believe and why I cannot believe that, because I have not visited that church. Only people that can visit, people that have visited that church in 2019, they are the only one that can tell us if those kind of things was already taking place, like CCTV footage is already there at that particular time.
Okay, I want us to be logical, you and me.
Okay.
A church that has an entire TV station since 2011,
Yeah.
an entire TV station, an establishment as Mercy City. Do you think that they might not have had CCTV footages in 2019? CCTV surveillance cameras. Is it possible?
In Nigeria, there's nothing impossible. In Nigeria, everything is possible. A lot of people do
But
things
I'm
for
not talking
camouflage.
about in Nigeria. I'm talking about Mercy City. Do you think it's
It may be
possible
possible, it may not be
that there
possible.
was no CCTV surveillance?
It may be possible, it may not also be possible.
Okay,
That's
there's a video that was recorded back in 2017,
yeah.
which showed a CCTV footage capturing a madman
In
during a
2019.
Sunday. No, it was in 2017.
Okay. Okay.
There was a CCTV footage that captured events that were happening outside the gate of Mercy City.
Okay.
And in 2019, they declared that the CCTV surveillance was not working. And it was not only working on the 15th of April, 2019. Could that be a coincidence?
Okay. Yeah, in that aspect, that's words of questioning that really warrants meaningful, sensible person or individual to question in that particular aspect. That particular day, that angle, it was not working. As far as they are pulling out that at that particular day is not working or it was not available that particular day. That's why I say now I think they said the case is in court. I believe the judiciary or the agency can easily get access to that. If what you are saying people is not getting a reward. I think the security agency need to do that.
But how do you expect the security agency to do that when it is the security agency that is being used by Papa J to prosecute Sister Ruth Matthew?
Let me tell you something. You say, you know, we Nigerians, we are not be truthful to maybe people that is not from Nigeria. Prof X, whether you like it or not, whether you like it or not, there are good policemen in Nigeria that if you think that Prophet Jeremiah bought all the people that they cannot buy, I'm telling you the truth. This is not.
So are you saying the commissioner of police is acting in his best interest to prosecute Sister Ruth Matthew on behalf of Jeremiah Omoto for fame?
Commissioner of police has how?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
It's the commissioner of police in court against Sister Ruth Matthew.
What is the case? What did Ruth Matthew did to the commissioner of police that is taking him to court?
The commissioner of police is saying that Ruth Matthew is what do you call him? Is tarnishing Jeremiah Omoto's image. So they are charging him for defamation.
The commissioner of police in that particular area, is it a stakeholder in Prophet Jeremiah Church, or is it a shareholder there?
The commissioner of police is an independent institution that is not supposed to interfere with a case that involves a private citizen and a private citizen. A civilian, if there is any conflict between civilians, there is no room for the commissioner of police to intervene on behalf of one private citizen. So
okay,
why is it?
Can you easily tell people watching? I know a lot of people are watching right now. What was the reason? Because commissioner of police cannot just take somebody to court without no reason. That is not done.
Let me give you the reason. Okay, let me give you the reason. When baby Tesmon was abducted, Ruth Matthew went to the police and reported that my child was abducted at Jeremiah Omoto's church. And the police officer said they're going to do an investigation. A day later, she went back to the police station. The police station started accusing Ruth Matthew of being the one who's guilty, of falsely accusing Jeremiah Omoto for fame. And they wrote a petition against Sister Ruth Matthew, saying that you are defaming Jeremiah Omoto for fame. So the question is, why is it not Jeremiah Omoto for fame who is prosecuting Ruth Matthew? Remember, Ruth Matthew is the complainant initially. Yeah. How did the entire table turn around to have the commissioner of police being the ones prosecuting Ruth Matthew on behalf of Jeremiah Omoto for fame? On what merit and on what grounds? Because according to the reports in the court papers, there is no investigation that the commissioner of police did to prove that Ruth Matthew was wrong in her accusations. Right. What the commissioner of police is saying is, you are falsely, they have already reached a verdict, a conclusion that you are falsely accusing Jeremiah Omoto for fame. Yet there is no report of their investigation which proves and shows that they did an investigation and found evidence to incriminate Sister Ruth Matthew.
If I'm sure emphasize on that right now, I believe the case is already in court, and your legal team should stretch hard to ask the commissioner or the commissioner's lawyer that what was the reason. You said it was defaming somebody's character and it was lying. What was the evidence and the investigation you guys pull out there that come out? Is it the videos of saying things, or is it the voice record, or is it a tracking? There must be something for that. I don't know if we should be truthful to ourselves as independent. Police cannot just come and start fighting for me. If there is a track record, like a voice, a tracking of phone, a video, or some illegal things, I think they will present that in court. If there is nothing like that, I don't think the commissioner will have any right to start fighting individual's case. I don't think so.
Okay, let me ask you another question. Do you think, or do you believe? Okay, I know you will not go straight on this one again.
My brother, I'm not feeding from anybody. I may not have, I don't have. That's why I tell you, you should be calculating all the money now. But believe me, I'm not feeding from anybody. And believe me, I can't be afraid of anybody. You see this, I always say this before. You see this worry we are saying that, let's take it to a doorstep. I said it and I will still say it. I, Dada Masses, I can take a process to worry if I choose to worry, and I will do it for no reasons.
Do you believe baby testimony is missing?
Yeah. According to what is already on media.
Okay, where do you think it got missing?
According to what is already in media is his mother said, because it's only his mother and his brother and the people from the Mercy City that can give us some lighting on that. He told us that he sent his child to go and get Indomie in the church premises. I believe it was that church premises. If we are to be truthful to ourselves here, it was that.
Do you think we're going to find baby testimony?
Yeah.
What's the best way possible, do you think, is there to find
the best way? I can't say we are fight. People don't believe that both of us can even talk today. I don't know if you understand. Due to I've given you have given me. So tell you won't tell me that they give me 45,000. You say they should be giving me 45,000 naira. You are very. You say they should. We are. Mona not versing my voice, they sound that I get cough and catamon and all that, my people. You say they should be giving me 45,000. You say after I smoke weed. So, we are. You are a crazy boy, Prof X. Listen to me, listen. We have really fight. People don't believe that we can still talk today. People don't believe that Professor and Dada can even shout. Even when the matter was sweet, when I was talking, all the family was talking, me and you, we did not even communicate. You don't have my number, I don't have your number. It was maybe yesterday or different today we start talking. When we are fight, we have already fight. Now is not the time we start communicating. You see, so people don't. Now we are fight. I've told you, Professor, you are a scam. Professor, look at your all those 600 episodes. How many did I pull out? Only 3. And I look at it. Cassie really called me and said, "Do you have any problem with Professor?" When Cassie said, "You said you want to invite me," I said no. Cassie asked me, "Do you have a problem with Professor?" He said no. Not the social media problem. He said yes. Come on. So just imagine after we have fought like this, you don't blast me. You say I'm a bush boy. Even when I'm still living in Germany, you say I'm a bush boy. Professor, I think you need to go and fix your brain again. So no, to be frank, if I should give my own way that we'll find baby testimony. You see, after, believe me, in any battle there must be a winner, and you can't win without you did not fight. I don't know. You must fight before you win. Let's assume that all of us don't fight. Let's assume that both people supporting Prophet Jeremiah, people supporting Ruth, everybody have fought. I think this is the best time. Now that we think that it cannot be possible, I think let me tell you, before I go there, let me tell you, a lot of people are making money from this in one or two ways. In case you don't know. In one or two ways, people can just come now that don't worry, I can do this. Jeremiah will do this. Jeremiah, bring money. The person have collected his own, whether you like it or not. This time we come, Proper J, no worry. A professor will do this, professor will do that. Give me money. It doesn't collect you go. So what I think right now, Prof X, everybody have fought. I think this is the time, your thing, to especially you are according to you say you are the captain of the ship. I don't know you the pilot. They go. You should.
I'm the captain. I'm the El Capitan.
Okay, El Capitan. We should find like re-strategize. Let's see the way, if it is possible, to get to now. You are a complainer. People from Proper J, they are also a complainer. Why can't we find a place and penetrate the two complainers? The two people need to be seated and questioned in a manner of the truth from this. Let me tell you, Papa J is not what you guys think. I can tell you the truth. When I begged this man for Apostle Dr. Cassie, the way he accepted me is not what a lot of people think. let me tell you, don't forget this pastor thing is all about competition. It's all about, Apostle Cassie said it's a mafia because I don't know, I didn't know that one. Let me tell you, you may see people coming and say Apostle Johnson, Papa Onyedikpo, this and this. Let me tell you, Prophet Jeremiah, there are some people that is just like that. Even what you are doing, and not everybody that is happy with you. Do you know that, Prophet? You know that already. That not everybody that is happy that you are talking about these pastors. You can testify to that. You get a lot of
Okay,
calls.
but have you ever tried to beg Papa Jade though on this case of baby testimony?
I should not really, really lie because I don't know what tomorrow is going to look like. I'm a father. Once that I've told him, because we don't speak always like that. You understand? It was just that period of that Apostle Cassie I normally called and pleaded. But I've told him, Daddy, what do you think we can do to find out the truth of this issue? And I remember what he told me. He said, I'm going to invest, not what people are saying. I'm going to invest to make sure the truth comes out. That is what he told me.
No, the truth or the baby?
Yes, like whether the baby is with this person or with this person or is with this person.
Where is God's love?
I should. That's why I told you I'm going to break the table today. Listen, Prophet. You know, sometimes when you drive, you need to withdraw back and look at your back and see if we are getting it wrong in any part, in any angle. Are you getting the point, my brother? You see, when God's love issue comes up, you know, I was also one of those people say, this is this. As I tell you today, my brother, God's love is in the prison as we speak today. You know, a lot of people say you can't get access. I find my way in to verify God's love. As you speak today, God's love is in the prison. If anybody that know he want to bet me, I bet the person any millions of naira. God's love is in the prison. As you speak, I think God's love family was even in Nigeria a few weeks ago or a few days ago, pleading for God. My phone is not here. I could have shown you some part of God's love.
Where's the proof that God's love in prison?
I said my I think people, I don't know how to put it. You know, say we may not get money. You say I don't have money, so I cannot get information. But people that is
so how do you know that he's in prison? Indeed,
yeah, we verify. We verify. You know,
but there's no proof. When he was arrested, when he was arrested, it was public. So why are they making his sentence private?
You because you did not no. Okay, the sentence God's love, they will not come and tell you, Prophet, the sentence God's love.
No, not me. They went to TV stations with God's love story. They were supposed to bring the story.
They also go to TV stations and say God's love is be sentenced. Think now, my brother.
That's how it works.
You are smarter
for a case that is in the public. It must be followed up by the same journalist.
Who is God's love? Who is God's love? Because he duped a millionaire. Who is God's love not to be showing on the national TV? That was even a big slap on.
Which prison is God's love?
Prof X, you said you get your information right. If you want, you see people.
Let's be honest. God's love is not in prison.
Okay, can we bet money on public? How many people watching us? How many people watching us?
1,000 plus.
Okay,
God's love is not in prison.
I bet you with anything you want to today on live that God's love is in prison.
Where's the proof? Put the proof on your product.
If you know people that is telling you they can do this, I'm even putting this to a challenge of them that Dada said God's love is in prison. My team gets in to know where God's love is. They should also do it if I'm lying.
My brother, Nigeria, we all know it's a place whereby someone can be arrested by police today and no one can track that person and even know where that person was detained. Kasi Chuku, your friend. Wait. Kasi Chuku, your brother. The first arrest on Kasi Chuku. He was taken to an entirely different state. He was not even traced by anyone. No one could trace him or know where he was. And you know that for a fact.
Prophet.
What are the chances that they are hiding God's love or God's love is still doing their damage control somewhere, somehow? Why did they dissolve the case of God's love just like that?
Okay, my brother, Prophet, the one thing I can never do in my life, due to my own self, is to lie against anybody or to compromise with money. That is what Uno will tell you.
My question is on God's love. Where is
Yeah,
God's
that's what I
love?
want to
Which
tell you.
prison? What was his sentence?
Prophet, I don't have any. I'm not fighting for anybody here. As I tell you now, it's your duty right now to start pursuing the case of God's love. If you want to know where God's love is.
But you told us that God's love is in prison with confidence. So you should also know where God's love is.
Because I find out myself. I also dare you
How?
to do that. Yeah,
I doubt you were told. What
No.
if you were told by Mickey Mouse or by Emeka that he is in prison?
Let me tell
What
you.
if you don't have primary information of where God's love is?
Me and Prophet Emeka don't even talk. As you talk today,
You don't talk anymore.
Yes, because of
you
the
might
video.
not talk anymore.
Yes.
But my conviction is God's love is not in prison. They can never use God's love for a damage control and send him to prison.
I cannot lie. God's love is in prison. Is in prison.
Prove it to us, my brother.
The family was even in Nigeria a few weeks ago.
You are making this up. You are making this up.
But you can't push me. I tell you that today is going to be hot. You know your game very well. I know my game very well. You know this. You know this. You know this already. This is our game.
Okay, I want to ask you a question. Papa J gave a prophecy on the 26th or 27th of.
You know that
if this. Wait. He said if this missing child comes out, what will you do? Which child was he referring to?
Prophet. You know, when that prophecy come out, we were still in the feed. That was my official. Is it a prophecy or a word? That was, and I say Zazu. You know, I was the one that bring out that logo. Let me tell you. He said, if you can play that video, you have it. If this, how do you say they said it?
If that missing baby comes out, what will you do?
It was Dada. Okay. If the messy baby they are talking about or the messy baby comes out, what will you do?
Yes.
Yeah. According to what we see on social media, and according to the social media guru that was going on, it was if you ask me to talk about it, I would say that it was referring to the missing child that we are talking about, but without, if you ask me, without mentioning names, we know you. I think you know what we are talking about. You know you cannot use that in the court of law. That he said, if profess you come out, you know what I'm talking about.
We can use that in court. What do you mean we can't use that in court?
That time it was. What are you saying?
No, wait. Which child was he referring to? Which missing child was he referring to?
How sure are you that he was referring to the child?
Which other child could he be talking about when he says that if this missing child, how can you accuse a man like this? Because he was being accused.
Okay, Professor.
So there's no another child other than baby testimony.
I told you it's not going to be easy. Let me tell you, Professor. You know you are bring out another baby. You said he was pregnant and this. Do you know how many cases of you are brought out against about Prophet Jeremiah?
How many what?
Do you know how many issues you have talked about Prophet Jeremiah outside baby testimonies issue? Can you remember?
Yes, I know. All of them are on the internet.
Okay. So I can't tell you now. That's why I say I can't tell you right now that he was talking about. But I know at that particular time, due to what was going on, he was talking about the missing child, or no, not due to what was already there. Was talking about the missing child, which is baby testimony. If you ask me to say to give my own opinion, but he did not mean that he was talking about it. But me, I will tell you,
I'm asking your opinion here, not Papa J's opinion. I'm asking your opinion.
Yes, if you ask my own opinion, I will tell you he was referring to the missing
to
child.
who?
To the missing
Which
child,
missing?
because he did not mention name.
Which one?
No, Professor, you can't push me here now. You know you.
In your opinion, which missing child?
Let me tell you, Professor, it's people that don't understand that will know. To my own opinion, he was referring to that missing child that he did not mention the name of the missing child.
Which one? The child has a name.
Which one do you think, Professor?
Baby testimony.
If you think so.
So you see that is the issue that most people were raising up to say, why do you not want? Which side are you on? Let me start there. Are you on
Okay,
Papa J's side? Are you on Baby Testimony side? Are you neutral,
okay,
or you are somewhere in between?
okay. Let me tell you, Prophet. I'm a father. My daughter is 16 as we talk. If I
Mhm.
should take a side of Prophet Jeremiah or a side of Ruth Matthew, without not taking the side of the child, I'm a demonic person. Do you know that? Do you know what
Mhm.
I will tell you? And I'm going to say it loud and clear. If there is any aspect, as far Ruth is from Edo State, Jeremiah is from Prophet Jeremiah is from Niger Delta, me, I'm from Edo State, and the other part I'm also from there. If there is any aspect that I can participate that have to do with this child of baby testimony, I'm not going to say this just to, I'm going to add my own quarter. I
Mhm.
can't tell you I'm supporting Papa J or supporting Ruth Matthew because I was not there. I can
Okay.
advocate, I can talk for the baby. If you warrant for we to do it, I will.
From a point of integrity,
Yeah,
3 days after he gave that prophecy,
yeah.
he came out again and said, people are saying that I spoke about a baby coming out. I did not talk about a baby. I only spoke about confusion. What do you make of such inconsistency? He
Mm,
refused that he ever
I
spoke
also
about the mistake.
watched the baby. That's why I was telling you, Prophet.
Mhm.
Instead, they said he's talking about the baby. You know why? It was on our assumption due to what we are already seeing. Just like as I'm
Mhm.
talking now, it's not everybody that is watching now that said, how can Dada be with Prof X? Anything I'm going to say here now, they're going to be like, no, this guy is already, they have concluded. But believe me, you that have concluded, that have not concluded, if we are to say, let's take a raise on this baby testimonies issue, even though we are in abroad, we can still take a raise back home in Nigeria. So let me tell you something. When he said that, oh, it was not referring, because why a lot of people will believe, why a lot of people will not believe, because actually he did not mention name. But you that know, me that know, we believe in that. That it
My
was
brother, you're
referred.
not being, my brother, let's be honest.
No, Prophet.
Papa J was referring to baby testimony.
That is
He
wait, you
might
don't
not
Prophet,
listen.
you are the
Let me
one not
give you
getting.
the context. It's all about the context. You said we can't use this in court, but we can. Let me tell
Okay.
you why.
Mm-hmm.
In every word that he uttered on that prophecy,
Mm.
it was all connected to baby testimony. He
Okay.
would even ask his people, what will you do if this baby that went missing comes out? The
Okay.
other one said he will rededicate his life to God.
Get his life, yeah. Yeah.
He went to his Zoom people, say, this baby that has been missing, what are you going to do? Are you ready to celebrate with me?
Yeah.
Are you ready to dance with me
Yeah.
if this missing baby comes out? And if you ask anyone from Mercy City, they know the missing baby is baby testimony. Baby
That is
testimony is the
no,
only missing baby
no, Prof
from
X.
Mercy City.
That is what
Unless
I'm
there are so many other missing babies from Jeremiah Omoto's church. You tell us, are there other missing babies
so
that
let me
might
tell you,
need?
that is what I'm telling you, Prof X. I said, due to some people we believe, why so I said like people like us that is already not the case, we believe that he was referring to the child. But due to his own statement, it can come out that I was not referring to it.
He can't.
Yeah.
He'll never. That's why he did it. And then
Uh-huh.
still it made him look like a liar. When he reversed his testimony, he said, I never spoke about a child coming out. That's what he said. He
Mhm.
said, I never said a child is going to come out. Yet 3 days ago, he said the missing child is going to come out.
Okay.
So, which means he's probably just taking his followers for fools because he
Okay.
know they will just agree with everything that he says,
Okay. Let me tell
which
you something.
actually makes us question his integrity as a so-called prophet
Okay. So
when it
Prophet,
comes to being legit and authentic.
okay. So another question. I'm here. Another question.
What is your relationship with Mary J?
The 1 million you are talking about, if no God has saved my head, maybe as we are talking now, some people have been there could have been commenting that you have Prophet Jeremiah have given you 1 million. Thank God now finally Mary J was my very good sister, a friend. And when this issue started that, Dada don't compromise, Dada, you are not truthful, she was really there for me, calling me, trying to like, that I don't care about what people are saying, don't care about whatever, even people you trust, and blah, 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 blah. She was there for me, Doris Ogala, Mommy Joy, and Mommy, a lot of people, there was like, okay, then I take her like a sister, we normally talk, and I always tell her when I was on live one day where she said she wanted to go and do investigation or whatever. And I always tell her, be careful of this issue of baby testimony. Don't be so biased to one extent that people, you will feel that, oh, Papa J is know nothing about this. Oh, Ruth Matthew know nothing about this. Or the no, just you were not there. Just focus. That was advice I was really giving her, that be very careful. Social media is not what you think the way it is. You can be exposed any moment from there. So that is our relationship, my dear, my brother. But I surprised that she was even the one hooking me in my toes.
And what is your relationship with Doris Ogala?
Oh, Choma, my love, what are you doing this? They, see, Prof X. Okay, let me go. Doris Ogala, before God and man, even my if we are to be truthful to ourselves, Bra Kisley, Sister Shanta, Mommy Joy, Mom Timi Tokbe, even what is it called? Mary J, Mommy Mary J, and Momo La, they will tell you that I was not friends with Choma Johnson. They will even at the first arrest of Cassie, that was when I'm supposed to, but I did not get close to Choma. If my family, those people I just mentioned, they can really be truthful. When they arrest Cassie the first time, we were in the back of the studio calculating what are we going to do. When I pick a phone, I call one of my godfather, a state political leader. I called him and he told me that he was in a meeting. Me and Choma Johnson, we were not friends. If not these Cassie's issues arrest, that is when Choma Johnson come to me. And when people start saying that you compromise, that's why we leave you. That is when Choma Johnson opened up her face. That is when she called me on video call. So our friendship was not based on Choma Johnson cannot play any of my record when he said that masses we were discussing about baby testimony, because our relationship have nothing to do with baby testimony. That's why when people is insulting her, did you see me talk about it? Which is insulting people, they don't see me talk about it, because our friendship or relationship have nothing to do with whatever she's doing on media. So whatever she's doing on media, that when I needed her, she was there for me, and she's somebody.
I'm gonna open the calling line. Are you okay answering questions from the
No
viewers?
problem. You know me. You know I tell you, we are no permanent enemy, no permanent friend. We are here, my brother. We must disagree
Okay,
to agree.
my people, I'm gonna give you this opportunity to ask Dada here some questions
Any
that you
question.
might be having.
But it
So
should
the
be a
calling.
question. Wait, it should be a question that is already in the public. You know, I'm not in this group. I'm not in this group. It must be in a question that is already in a public domain that I can answer to. Just like the question
Okay,
you
so
have been asking me is a question that is
okay.
already in a public domain.
Okay, so if there's a question that you can't answer, you must just indicate that you can't answer.
Yes,
Because
because
some people do not know which question is in the public or which question is not in the public.
no, wait, okay, let them bring it up. Let them bring it up.
Okay, my people, the calling line is open now. To everyone who has a question before we wrap up on this program, please call in. That is the WhatsApp calling line. Please pay attention. This is the WhatsApp calling line as you can see it on this platform. Use this number to call in, not the number that you know. And then you ask all the questions that you want to ask. Dada, let me ask you another question. Do you believe that I should give back Chioma Johnson the 3,000 that she sent me?
You know, even when then I was even talking about it, I did not even tell you to return it. It was a money for love. I said it on my video. Yeah, if no, Choma Joshi is my friend, and I've told her, and I've said it on my video. I was using that because let me tell you, and I tell people that I do not just wake up, start saying Prof X. It's when you gossip me. Why will you gossip me? When we were fighting, we were doing things, and you gossip me, use me to play love. Why will you do that? A man like you want to tell me, no, why do you do that? So that triggered me. If Choma Joshi is drawing at $3,000, I can't even give her my platform to talk about it. Come and bring my $3,000. I was not there when she paid that. It was money
Do
for
you
love.
think I scammed her? Do you think I scammed her?
Everything can be possible in a relationship. You may not be. It
Uh,
may not be scam.
answer
No,
the
it may not
question.
be
Do you think
scam.
I scammed Chioma 3,000?
Wait, it may not be scam by like come and marry that we are doing. No, we are talking about in love. There is a way to scam women in money in
Do you
relationship.
believe that she loved me? Do you believe that she loved me?
Due to sometimes as well, if you have to be truthful to myself now, up to now, Choma just is still crying about you. If I should be
What
serious,
is she? What is
no,
she crying
she
about?
tell you that you say that you play with her feelings, you play with her hurt, you scam her money. Now you are laughing at her that she be whether now I should not use some name be here because I have a sister, So she's still saying that, but that thing still hurt her, whether you like it or not.
Okay, if you were Mr. PDT, if you were in my shoes, and you're in a conversation with someone who has not shown you their face, were you going to invest feelings, and how were you going to deal with a situation like that?
Now we collect at least if I'm dealing with someone that is not, and I know I will collect up to like maybe $50,000.
You collect up to $50,000. Do you
Yeah.
think? Do you believe, or do you think that she was being used for damage control?
For those people that is close to Choma, I know you know all this, but because you have one-on-one, Choma Johnson have the capacity more than that. You know what I'm talking about. If you have to be truthful to yourself, Choma Johnson is
So what?
you know yourself, Prof X, to be truthful. Let's drop joke apart. You know Choma Johnson is more than what that money you are talking about. You know that already.
No, I'm not talking about the money. I'm saying, do you believe that she was being used to do cover up for Jeremiah Omoto for fame?
You know why I cannot really go further because I don't know how she came in. You understand? I don't know how she came in and all our involvement that will make me just say she was working or she was not working. But the time me
Okay, someone is saying
talking, she have never talked to Prophet Jeremiah. Even when we were looking for Prophet Jeremiah's number, she don't even have it. At us when Apostle Kasi was arrested.
Someone is saying that I should invite Chioma Johnson, Doris Ogala to this live, but I've invited her several times and she's not ready. And I don't think she has what it takes to stand this conversation. I invited Dr. Chidi as well. I don't think he has what it takes to come and stand. They also
let me tell you that, Prophet. You know you are pompous like me. You are feeling like me. Let me tell you, how will you invite person and you are insulting the person? You want to invite him now, you will not insult him.
Was I not insulting you? I not insulting you?
You know why? Because you know that me and you don't have any issue. It was just social media, Prophet B, Dada, Bush boy.
So what issue do I have with Chidi?
Okay, wait. You insulted Chidi's wife. Do you know that?
I never insulted Chidi.
You did that, bro. You did that, bro.
What did I say?
You said you can check your video, bro. That is what
did
I'm
I
saying.
say?
No, you
what
will
did I say?
Go and let you look at your video where you talk to Dr. Chidi, talk to even me. It might not be anything. You know that time you were even talking about my matter. I was just in my balcony, buzzing up, enjoying myself.
I only said that there is a bush boy. I did not insult you deeper or anything. Those are the only lines I mentioned. Chidi, I only talked about Chidi on the surface with their relation with Chioma Johnson, with Doris Ogala. Do you know what I was questioning Chidi? I was only questioning Chidi's integrity. To say, for a man of his caliber, why would he not hold a neutral conversation with Doris Ogala? Why would he be siding and only willing to listen to Doris Ogala's side of the story and not putting the story on a balance? He was not asking Doris Ogala any relevant questions. Questions like, okay, Doris Ogala, you're coming here crying that you're in love with Prof X, but why did you lie to her that you are an international lawyer? Why did you lie to Prof X that you are in the United States of America, yet you're in the United States of Nigeria? Why were you not revealing your face to Prof X if you really loved Prof X? Why was he not asking Chioma Johnson all those questions? Why did he not ask Chioma Johnson why she was sending me pictures of Nengi? Why was he not asking Doris Ogala those questions? Why was he not asking Doris Ogala why Doris Ogala was lying to me that she has a private jet? Why was he not asking Doris Ogala those questions? And why was he not asking Doris Ogala why she wanted me to be in Nigeria? How do you just send $3,000 US to a guy that you met on social media, to a guy that you are prophesying. No, it's not possible, my brother. Don't be. The only
If
thing Doris Ogala wanted was for me to be in Nigeria. Why did she wanted me to be in Nigeria?
that I don't know. I don't know how true is that. Okay.
Why could it's very true. So what do you think the 3,000 was for? It was for my air ticket to go to Nigeria.
Okay, you say that already.
Yeah, why did she not come here? So you think she just sent me 3,000 to go and buy snakes or to just go and buy some Louis Vuittons?
What do
She
you do
sent
with
me
the
that money as
$3,000?
ticket money. It was a first class
First
ticket
class?
that I was supposed to buy with that 3,000 to go to Nigeria for what? You know, I'm the most wanted man in Nigeria.
No, you are not
What?
most welcome.
Why would I go to Nigeria? Why
I
would I
don't
go
want.
to Nigeria? Why would she want me to be in Nigeria? Why did she not come to South Africa if she
Do
had
you
good
what
intentions?
was
Why did she
both of
not show
what
me her
was your
face if
agreement?
she had good intentions?
No, wait. What was your agreement before she sent you the money? That was the problem. That
That
is,
the agreement was I'm going to come to Nigeria. I wanted to see if this person is really serious about what she's talking about.
and you were ready to really go to Nigeria.
I was never going to go to Nigeria, my brother. Were you gonna go to Nigeria if someone asks you to come to Nigeria and you have not seen their face?
Let me tell you something I liked about what you are doing. Eh? You are secret as me, Dada Masses. You
You
see,
know what?
you are secret like Dada Masses. Let me tell you why. You are more careful in what you are doing. You know what you are doing. People may like it. A lot of people may not also like it. So you always be careful. Also, just like me. If you ask people close to me, they will tell you they don't know where Dada is. I always tell you I'm in Germany. Do you know if I'm in Germany? I always tell you
That's the
I'm
same.
in. I always tell
That's
you
the same.
yeah,
With me, you can track me and trace me. You find me in Philippines. You find me in Iraq. You find me in Baghdad. You find me in Afghanistan.
Afghanistan. Yes, it's just like that. So if Choma, you said he loved you and you send him money, I believe you said you guys said you were going for holiday in Kafashan.
In her private jet, yes. Dada,
Choma not
does
good.
Choma have a private jet?
No, she don't. No, but she have the standard of getting into private jets if she wants to, but she don't have a private jet.
I said, oh, she has the standard of getting into a private jet, but she doesn't have one.
Yeah, I don't lie for
So
that.
why? Okay, other question. Why do you think she sent me pictures of Nengi?
I think that if you ask me now, as a man, maybe she want to use that one to entice you more, so that you feel that I see big house, look at the big boost, so that you can be doing soapy, so that you can be like coming like, oh, I must see this precious queen, I must see this precious queen, like
So
that.
now do you think she loved me by sending me, by impersonating to be someone that she's not?
Yeah, that is what I'm saying. That due to what all the whatever you guys was you are a game player. He's also a game player. So I don't know if both of you fall in love.
The thing is, she wanted to book the flight for me. She wanted my details. She wanted my passport. Do you think I was going to send her my details to book the flight for me? Do you think I was going to, expose my identities to her and say, Chioma, this is my ID, this is my passport, book the flight for me? I was never going to do that.
But
That's why I said,
Prophet, are you going to? Should I ask you a question? You have been asking me a
yes.
question. Should I ask you a question? Prophet, you said from the one that Choma Johnson was working with Prophet Jeremiah. Do you know what you said?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay, how and you endanger the life of your client with him. Why would
No,
you
I
do
did
that?
not endanger. I did not endanger the life of Ruth Matthew with Chioma Johnson. When Ruth Matthew was arrested, one thing I want you to understand, I'm in South Africa.
Yeah.
When there's a case in Nigeria, I can only work with people on the ground.
Yes, that's true.
At that time, when I told this to Doris Ogala, she said, I can facilitate. I stopped caring whether she worked for Jeremiah Omoto or not. I said, what can you do? She said, I'll get a lawyer. I said, go ahead and get a lawyer. She got a lawyer. She deployed the lawyer. The lawyer got Ruth Matthew out of what? The arrest, out of prison. And then I said, at least 1 star. Then she said, you know what? I want Ruth Matthew and the children to come to the hotel. She went and booked the Transcorp hotel. I said, okay, let it happen. Then I told Bisola, go together with the children and Sister Ruth Matthew to Transcorp hotel. Okay. And flights were booked for both Bisola and Ruth Matthew. And they were supposed to go together to Transcorp, But for some reasons, Bisola defaulted and did not go to the Transcorp Hotel. When Ruth arrived at Transcorp Hotel, at Transcorp Hotel, there's nothing Doris could have done to Ruth Matthew.
Yeah.
And the reason being that that place alone, it has security CCTV footage.
Let me tell you,
It's surveillance camera.
Yeah, well, due to what you said now, that if really
so the only reason, let me tell you, the only reason I allowed Ruth Matthew to be in custody of Chioma Johnson is because it was quite obvious and clear that once Ruth Matthew sees Chioma Johnson, the moment Ruth Matthew entered the hotel, I called Ruth Matthew's brother to also go to the hotel. The brother went to the hotel as well. Now I have two witnesses. What do you think would have happened to Sister Ruth Matthew? I was not endangering Sister Ruth Matthew's life.
No,
but I was playing chess. When Sister Ruth Matthew got to the hotel, that's the only time I finally realized with confirmation who Doris Ogala is. Because Ruth Matthew's brother recorded a video of Doris Ogala and he sent it to me. Now I have all the proof and all the receipts of who I'm dealing with. And at that time, Doris Ogala is still telling me that she is Nengi. She's still telling me that she is not who she's claiming to be. Now I'm playing the game accordingly. Before even the Transcorp Hotel thing, she had sent me a message long time ago to say, brother, I want to help you investigate. And then I had to go and check her profile. I went down to her videos. I saw so many of her videos and I could make sense of the voices of the video that she had posted on an account that she sent me with her voice, with her, what do you call it? With their Facebook account. But that was not enough proof. I just needed something tangible. In case anything happens to Sister Ruth Matthew, I will know who to point my fingers at. And I will know who is in this whole thing, doing this for the, for the vulnerable. So I was not endangering Ruth Matthew's life.
Perfect. Okay, let me tell you something. There was an audio that she sent to me that it should bring out photo of Ruth Matthew. Why do you say that?
Of the 600, are you talking about the 600 audios that you said you have?
Yeah, that she said, you said him to go and bring out the Ruth Matthew's photo.
Ruth Matthew's what?
Fought. You say he should go deep on Ruth Matthew to bring out mistake from Ruth Matthew.
Mistake, fault from Ruth Matthew.
Yeah.
I said cross-examine and find out the truth. Because at that time, Jeremiah Omoto's people were saying a lot of things that Ruth Matthew sold the baby. Oh. Do you believe, you and me, there's a point at the beginning, at the inception of this case, that everyone was not clear about if Omoto is innocent or if he's guilty? If Ruth Matthew is being honest or if she's not. But Ruth Matthew has been under all the forms of interrogation, investigation. She has been asked all the hard questions. And of all the inconsistencies that might be there, there's one thing that have remained constant. The child went missing at Mercy City.
Okay, Professor, let's go to the people that have been involved, according to our sister Ruth Matthew. You talk about Marcos, there is another one you guys were talking about, what that Pastor Ojo, the one this person talk about.
Michael Obi.
So, running narrative is something. To be pushing it is another thing. That's why I told you, see this race you are running at us 3 years ago, 2020, me and some group of my friends, we start up a race that is one of the dangerous things we even spoke about in Nigeria.
Brother, I have 500 calls already.
Oh yeah, go.
Of people wanting to ask you questions.
Oh yeah, go before I conclude that. Go, no problem.
So let's go.
Okay.
Hello, caller.
Okay.
Yes, caller, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, you can go ahead. 2 minutes.
Okay, thank you so much. Yes, thank you so much. First, the Damascus, do you know why Cass was arrested first by Jeremiah? First time when he was arrested. He was arrested because when he was arrested, it's because Jeremiah said something about the spiritual father of who is that one? Suleiman. And now this Cass was challenging him. After that, they deleted everything. When he was arrested, he went to the police. He said, "Where is those things that you said Jeremiah was talking about?" It was not there because they deleted it. So Jeremiah has been a liar every time. I want to ask you, what is the penalty of being of if somebody has deformed your character? Why was he put in prison and they don't want to release him even on bail? You see, you are saying that Nigeria is not corrupt. Nigeria is corrupt, my brother. Because here the penalty of deformation of character, first time it's fine, but they fine you. You understand? So I'm telling you, my brother, you are just lying. And I know that they just gave you the man. Thank you so much.
Okay, I think this one he was addressing you. It was not really a question. Let me take another.
I need a question. Thank you for your opinion, my brother.
Hello, caller. You can reduce the volume in the background and go ahead. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, brother, you can go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, Prophet.
Good evening, brother.
Yeah, first of all, I want to say this. Thank you. You are doing a great job. And I also want to say that whenever anybody's at fault, he or she should accept that I made a mistake in this aspect. Let me correct it. And there's nothing wrong for you to come out to apologize to everybody. You know, when a case of this magnitude is there, for you to make a good judgment, don't take side with anybody. Don't be on this side, don't be on this side. Just stay in balance. That is one. You know, this issue, it has become like a content creation. Yes, Ruth's baby is missing. I understand that. And it's hot meeting today. And everybody should put head on how we can solve this problem. You know, we started many things that were put out at the beginning could damage this case. That baby testimony was adopted outside Mercy City. That the mother said it by herself. You know, there are many things that you put out at the beginning of this case that are not ought to be out. That is one. Number two, you guys came again with an issue of what is it called? Precious Nugu. That Precious Nugu was the one having the baby, which Ruth you confirm according to the interview we did with her, and it was put on the air. All those things can be damaging evidence in the court of law. So, what am I saying? We cannot be on social media all the time. It is time to take action. Go to court with all the evidence. Even if you don't have money to fight, this is my number. Message me. I can contribute my quota. Please.
All right, my brother. Thank you so much. My callers, I appreciate, and everyone that is calling me. If it's a contribution, you can go on, but I want us to be civil. No insults whatsoever. Just bring about your contributions or your questions in a civil manner so that we do not turn this discussion as a chaotic one. Let's be respectful and let's be sincere. Hello, caller, you can go ahead.
Hi, Prophet. Yeah, I want Dada to answer the question. He says, God's love is in prison. Me, I want to know which prison. And secondly, I want him, since he has contact with Jeremiah, he said something that is really sensible. Since you are fighting, or we are all fighting to find baby testimony, and he is claiming that Prophet Jeremiah is looking for the baby as well, then let him go back.
Did I say that? Did I tell you that? Did I say that?
What?
Did I told you that Jeremiah told you that he's looking for the baby? I said.
Go back to Jeremiah. You go back to Jeremiah and tell him that prophets and him can be on a common ground to look for the baby, because he asked you, he said, do you believe that the baby is missing or not? You said you don't know because you were not there, yara, yara, yara. You know that me, I've been watching you, and honestly, you are not trustworthy. You are really not trustworthy. And I stopped watching you when you episodes, all these things that you are doing. I even listened to you that time about Precious Lungu. You called disgrace. Oh, our wife this, our wife this. Honestly, you should be ashamed of yourself. Thank you, Prophet.
Okay, caller, thank you. Do you have anything to say with what the callers just said?
Did they really put any question out there? Did they bring any question?
Okay, take another. This another call. Hello, caller. You can go ahead.
There was no question.
Dada Mercy, I want to ask you something. Hello.
He can
I
hear
hear
you.
you,
Go ahead.
Mama. I hear you, Mama. I hear you, Mama.
Hello.
Go ahead, please. He can hear you.
I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. How?
Hello.
I hear you,
Caller.
Mama. Continue.
We can hear you. Keep talking.
I'm not here again. Hello, Prophet.
There's something wrong with this caller. Let's take
Mama,
another one.
call back. I need a question. People that feel.
Hello, caller. You can go ahead. Hello, caller. You can go ahead.
Hello.
Brother, please, you have already wasted 13 seconds of nothing. You have not said anything. Yes, go ahead.
You guys that say you have a question for me, that I do this, that I do that. This
Yes,
is
brother.
the time now. Ask
Go
the
ahead.
question. I'm here.
Hello.
Brother, you can go ahead. We are listening.
Okay, good evening, Professor Dada Mercy.
Yeah, you are left with 1 minute 30 seconds.
Okay, my question is that Dada Mercy, why you stop to interfere in baby testimonies matter?
Okay.
And secondly, if this Sister Ruth Matthew is your senior sister or your junior sister, are you going to leave them like this? That is my question. My name is AY.
That's good, Mr.
Okay,
AY.
brother, thank you.
That's a good question, Mr. AY. With due respect, as I said before, there is a way everybody do things. It does not mean that I'm not joining you to say Prophet Jeremiah means that I'm not looking for the child or I'm not talking against it. It does not mean that I'm saying Sister Ruth Matthew means I'm looking for the child or not looking for the child. Listen, my brother, as I said before, do you know when people feel that there is something that is so like, without this thing you can't feed, you can't do anything without this thing, or when people feel that you are like this, when people start to give you some name that is not yours, you could just let the thing go. Okay, do it. Let's see how it goes. You understand? I believe Professor is doing their best, Chantel and the men, they are doing their. When you said I leave this, it should look like automatically I'm not kicking against anybody fighting against the issue. Have you ever seen that? I did not stop, as I told Professor. If there is any angle that Dada Mercy can come in, if it's from any place, I will still do it. That was it, my brother. I can't.
Okay, another caller. Hello, caller, please. You can go ahead.
Okay, hello.
Yes, please go ahead.
Yes, I'm calling from US. I'm in Nigeria. I have a question for Dada Mercy.
Oh, yeah.
My question is, Dada Mercy.
Yeah, Mama.
Is baby testimony actually missing?
Look, have you not heard? Okay, continue now, then I will answer your question. Continue.
Are you done with the questions, my sister? That's all you want to ask?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
If you answer that, I have another question.
I know, ask all the questions that you want.
Should ask
Can you ask
all
them
of them?
at once?
Okay, my first question to Dada Mercy is baby testimony actually missing? Does he believe that baby testimony is missing? Then secondly, my question is, he said that he has 600 episodes for between Prof X and Doris Ogala. So my second question is, when are those going to come out? But my main question is the first one. I want him to answer the first one. Does he actually believe baby testimony is missing? Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mama. God bless you. Thank you, Mama from US. Should I answer or you want to pick another call? Should I answer or you want to pick another call?
You want another call before you answer?
Anyone, you are the moderator. Yeah, you will tell me if I should answer or you want to pick.
Okay, hold on. Okay, when the caller is there and they don't respond, don't talk because it
I already write what the question she write. I already write it on my phone. I already have the question.
Okay, yes, caller, go ahead.
Good evening, Professor.
Yes, brother.
Yeah, good evening, Dada Mercy.
I greet you, sir.
I want to say well done for your work. Please, I want to ask a question.
Okay.
I'm directing this question to Dada Masses. He said God's love is in prison. And when he was arrested, it was publicized and it was shown on the TVs. And how come none of national TV carry it like NTA, AIT, Chinese televisions? Because a case of that should be well known national. So if it's only Arise TV, which is private TV station, carry him, I think there's something fishing behind it. And secondly, which of the prison he is right now? Because I have people that they can go and verify. Even though if I'm not in Nigeria, I have people that they will verify. Which of the states is? That's just my question. Thank you.
Okay. Should I answer the two questions now, or you want to speak another call? Okay. Our sister from America.
Okay, let me just take the last one. Let me take the last one.
Okay, I'm here. No problem, my brother. I'm here.
Hello, caller. You can go ahead.
Yes, good evening. My question to Dada Masses is, he featured in Dr. Chidi's platform, him and Doris Ogala. They were laughing, making jest of the whole issue concerning baby testimony. My question to him is, what's the conclusion of all their bragging and all the confusions, the contradictions they did on Dr. Chidi's platform? What's the conclusion?
Okay, are you true
of that investigation? Because I think they have all the state CID, all the institutions to investigate. Okay. So what's the conclusion?
Thank you. Should I answer from this one?
Go ahead and answer now. In brief, please.
Okay.
We have a lot of callers.
Okay, let me start from this one.
Let me take this one. Wait, one more. Hello, caller, you can go ahead.
Go ahead and answer now. Thank you to me.
Yes, please, can you lower down the volume in the background?
Wait, what? Okay, I'll do that. Hello, Prophet.
Yes, my sister. You can go ahead.
I am calling from India.
Yes, sorry, my sister. So can you pause? Can you actually pause? Can you pause what you are listening to?
Okay. Pausing.
Did you pause it?
Yeah, I've just done that.
Yeah, you can ask the question.
Please, I have a question for Dada Masses. Dada Masses, I'm one of your followers.
Thank you so much.
Please, just one question for you. I've been asking this question on your platform every day, even when you do another thing.
I'm here.
Okay. If Sister Ruth were to be your own blood sister, will you abandon the son's issue because people are saying this and that?
Okay. Thank you.
Please, that is the only question. I do not mean any insult.
No, thank you so much, Mommy from India. So should I answer the four questions first? Okay, let me start from that. Our brother that said that we were trying to push propaganda, that you want to what you was saying, that propaganda or whatever. Listen, there was no time I push out any propaganda without what the audio and the 600 audio you are talking about. You see me, I never pull out anything there except 3 audios, and the audio I still have it. And you said investigation. Did you ever heard from my mouth that Amasi said I'm doing investigation one day? Did you ever hear it from my mouth that Amasi said we mobilize, I join people, me go to do investigation? When I told you guys I was not involved, I was not involved. Okay, let's go to other of our brother that said that if I said God's love is really in prison, which station is it? I think they said they are too powerful that there is nobody. This is not a slap to you. You are supposed, where me, a common poor man, can easily get access to make call to find out if God's love was really arrest or prison. You that say that you know president, you could have also do the same, if not from me. But I'm telling you that God's love is in prison. So you yourself, by yourself, find out the prison and confirm and tell me if I'm lying. And I'm still challenging you to bet money to this. That's it. Okay. And the other of our sister said, if the baby is missing or not. My sister, as I told you before, in this case of this what we see on social media. I don't have the information Prof X have. The information I have is the information that is already in public domain, that is already due to what we find out on social media. According to what we find out on social media, and the baby is still missing. How will the baby is not missing? The baby should have been with his mother, or he should have been with someone. So the baby is still missing. That is the question, my sister. I hope I answer your sister. My sister from America. So my sister from India. You say if Ruth Matthew was my biological or was my blood sister, if I will leave the issue like that. To be frank and sincere, I will not leave it, but I will try my best the way I can, and I will do it. If I can try my best, I will try my best and see how it goes. And let me also give answer to that question, my sister. I will not leave it, but my best may not be enough to get to the main issue, but I will try my best. Just is it compulsory to you now, Prof X? Is it compulsory that if anybody that was once talking about this child and is not talking about the child again, automatically the person will be bought by Prophet Jeremiah? Prof X, is this the question for you now?
No, if someone just decides to stop, it's up to them to just stop and keep quiet. But it's one thing for them to stop and start doing damage control for Jeremiah Omoto for fame.
Prof X, can you tell me? I know we are here now. No, we are not fighting. Can you tell me, due to the video I speak about you, did you see where I accused Ruth Matthew? Have you ever seen any of my video like that?
No, there are so many ways to call someone a fool. I can say that you are illiterate. I can say that you don't have sense. I can say that, so many other things. But at the end of the day, what I'm just trying to say is you're a fool. So you might not have come directly to say Ruth Matthew is lying or baby testimony is not missing, but you would have done it, in different figures of speech. You could have done it in different ways.
But have you ever sent things like that? Is a simple question. Have you sent things like that on my video?
For instance, I want to ask you a simple question. I want to direct a simple question to you. Okay. Do you believe or do you think Doris Ogala is looking for the missing child or cares about the missing child or cares about Ruth Matthew?
Let me tell you the truth, my brother. I told you, and I will always say this, in case of tomorrow, maybe voice record, Doris Ogala, in my present, paid DSS. Paid DSS, but I don't know the DSS. I was on call. I don't know the DSS, so my brother, no, I'm telling you the truth, what I heard on the phone. I was on call. When they said they are doing investigation, I said that anything that have to do with this investigation.
That was Daniel. That was Daniel that was doing investigation.
So I don't know. So, but I know she paid DSS. She tell me she paid DSS and called your DSS. There was a time she wanted to go to Benin. She need a police. Listen, when she wanted to go to Benin, she need a police and a security. Based on she's not from Edo State, she called me that. Are you hearing me, Prof X?
I can hear you.
She called me that, Dada, can you provide a security for me? I got to call one of my boss that arranged security for her, but suddenly she called me back and said, no, she's not using the security again, that she don't trust the security. After my boss have arranged all the security.
Daniel was their DSS, my brother. I'm telling you now, they were all banging on Daniel. When you had Chidi and Doris Ogala saying they're doing an investigation, their DSS was Daniel.
Okay, so I think let me take another call. I hope I answer.
Let me take the other call. Hello, brother. You can go ahead.
Peace and blessings to you, Professor and Dada Masses. How you all doing?
We're doing great, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, I just have a question for Dada Masses. I think I felt that he kind of pulled from the whole baby testimony thing, but since he has convinced me that he's just doing it his own way. My question is, the red beret you wear, what does it stand for? The red beret that you always wear, what does it stand for?
Are you true with your question?
Thank you. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'll say too much for
I should answer how you pick another question. Man, that's this one down.
Or you can answer, what does the red beret stand for? That was the question.
In 2019, me and my group of friends speak with them. Edo State was really hot about our brother in different colors, killing themselves or because of things. We find it upon ourselves that somebody needs to speak about this killing going on in our state. Most of us that was speaking about this, we don't even live in Nigeria. So because of the killing in our state, in Edo State, we take the step. That was 2019, 2020, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022. No, 2021, that is when it stopped. So we take the step.
Brother, you know what? The red beret question, I don't think it's related to the issue of the missing child. Let's answer the question.
Yeah,
okay, let me just brief you, my brother. Okay.
Yes, caller, you can go ahead.
Yeah, I want to ask Dada Masses 2 questions. I just have 2 minutes. The first one is Dada Masses, before Dada Masses pull out from this baby testimonies case, he was not supporting Roots. Even if you call on Dada Masses show, if you want to mention Jeremiah, we tell you don't mention that name here. Don't mention that name here. He will always say, I stand with Jeremiah, I stand with Ayo. That's what he always say. I stand with Ayo. I stand with Ayo. Dada Masses has never been on Roots side from day one. Dada Masses, before he pulled out from the old team, before Shanti and the rest left his platform, he said he will sabotage this cause. And anytime it comes, he always say that Ruth has lied again. No, you're supposed to come and hear what Ruth has said. Ruth has lied. Dada Masses has always been against Ruth.
Okay.
And for the party to come out now to start saying all these things that he start asking you questions that he knows the truth. Jeremiah paid you money just to keep a baby, and you said you have a baby of 16 years. Are you not ashamed of yourself? Please, it's just that I'm a little bit emotional about this whole thing. You understand? And the other question I want to answer, Dada Masses, is why are you telling lies? Why are you full of lies? You tell lies as if you are eating something like food. Why are you telling lies? Then the last thing I want to tell you, Dada Masses, is try your best to go to evening class because you don't even know how to express yourself. You are just wasting our time, not for the prophets that we are watching here. You are wasting our time. You don't know how to answer questions. You beat around the bush. You think we are joking here. We are looking for a child. We are not looking for a toy. We are looking for a child. We are looking for a child. Go straight to the question and answer the question. So I'm not fools. Even if you know your brain is not correct, we are not fools here. Or you drink or you smoke or you do things. We are not fools. We are looking for a child. Right from the day one, you always say you're always against fruits. Even if sometimes I call on your show, you will say no, don't mention Jeremiah. But if anybody mention roots, you will expatiate on it and start talking. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Please just go straight to the question, answer questions. Answer questions. Stop beating around the bush as if you are talking to fools here. We are not fools.
Okay. Are you true
now?
Jeremiah
is your brother. Jeremiah is your brother because you are partly his jaw. That one is not our concern. You should bring her the baby or bring her the CCTV. Just like what Cassie said. If you can waste all your resources and everything on Cassie to make sure that Cassie comes out of the prison, why can't you use that the same force to bring testimony out from Jeremiah's den? If you can even go and beg Jeremiah and do everything, why can't you beg for Jeremiah for the baby to come out? My dear, go find evening school where you go. With this your things where pull. Go find evening school where you go. Not the fool yourself, bushman. Nonsense.
Okay, caller. I think people now are saying that I should open the line for Omoto. Are you ready to receive Omoto, my brother?
No, that is media. No, that is media for you. No, now if you can take bullet from social, no, prophets. Have we not talked? So what is now the extent of people calling the callers will now make me angry? No. If that is me myself, I don't know what I'm doing. You understand that?
Okay, let me take Ike Waras's call. Ike Waras is
Ike Waras. I think it's my opportunity to even tell him sorry. I know we upset, so I will still tell him sorry.
Ike Waras is coming. Ike Waras.
Yeah, greetings, brother.
Ike Waras. We don't settle.
Greetings, Dada Masses.
Yes, I greet you, my brother. We don't settle.
Please, call us, please. Let's take it easy with you, Dada Masses.
They can't do nothing. The issue here is very clear. They can't do nothing.
The issue is very clear. Wait, John.
No, if you talk, don't talk when the caller is on. You won't hear the feedback.
Can I speak now?
Yeah, you can speak now.
Okay, yes, okay. Dada, you said that God's love is in prison. Please, was he prosecuted? One. And what was he prosecuted about? Two. And in which state? Don't mention the prison, or just in which state. I can personally verify on my own side. In which state? Don't tell me the prison or whatever. Just mention the state.
Okay.
And again, Dada, in one of your broadcasts, you said that you have the capacity to ruin whatever process or whatever thing that people are doing to make sure that the testimony was found. You once said it in your platform. You said that you can sabotage anything if people don't take it easy. That you can sabotage anything. And moreover, in the part of you saying that Prophet insulted you, in most of your programs, you were dashing out a lot of rubbish talks and making a kind of rubbish of the name of Prophet S. He doesn't have work. He's as broke as I don't know, and whatever. So if you're comparing the insult that Prophet gave to you and to that of to your own, yours was very, very grave, grave of order. So don't compare what you did to Prophet to what Prophet did to you.
No, we have settled that. That is over. That is over. So give your question. Okay. Should I answer your question, or you want to pick another call?
No, IQRS wants to know which prison is God's love. You are saying that people must find out on their own. But my brother, listen. I want you to be sincere on the issue of God's love. I'm sure you are just saying this, but you are not being truthful. I don't think God's love is in prison. I don't see a reason why you would not want people to know where he is.
That's why we are human. You must disagree with people. People must not agree to your opinion. That's why I disagree with you. That's why you disagree with me. Just for instance, you say you don't believe that prophecy, God's love is in prison. Why me say I believe that prophecy, God's love is in prison?
No, but this is a case that is in the public domain. Do you have facts to substantiate your claims?
Yes, I have my facts. Let
me take another caller. Okay. Hello, caller. God's love is not in prison, brother.
Is in prison.
Go ahead, caller.
Is in prison, brother.
Yes,
hello, good evening.
Good evening. Talk to me.
Hello, good evening. My name is Mary. I'm calling from Lebanon.
Okay.
Yes, Mary, go ahead.
Hello, can you hear me?
Good evening.
Yeah, I just want to first of all appreciate you for what you are doing. Thank you so much. May God Almighty continue to bless you. For what I can see right now, I don't think Dada Masi need a question, because he is not really answering all the questions you are asking him. So if he cannot answer your question, how can he be able to answer ours?
Which question?
So he cannot be able to answer our question because he have just been beating around the bush. He's not giving you direct answer with all the questions.
Now you see why I used to call him a bush boy.
Yeah. So I'm sorry.
Because he's always beating around the bush.
No,
yeah,
Prophet.
I was I just called now. Really, he was angry. I'm the same over here. I'm angry, but I don't know how to pour my anger on Dada Massive right now. The only thing I want to say here is the only thing I want to say here now is all the callers. We don't need to ask Dada Massive question because he is making fool out of us. He knows what he is doing. He don't want us to know. He's just making us as if we are just a fool before him. If he don't want to answer a question, he don't even have to be in the platform in the first place. Because I think our brother invites him in this platform just to ask him question, but he is not ready. So what we have to do now is to enlighten him also, because I think Dada Massive is lost. With each baby testimony case, Dada Massive he's really lost. He don't know where he belongs. Because I know as a father that he say he is, if something like this happened to his own son, he will not take it lightly. So why will he do such a thing when I can't even stand to listen to him in his own platform. I can't stand it because sometimes he go backward, he go forward, he don't even know where he belongs. And he's saying that he's trying his best on this baby testimony issue. I'm trying, I'm doing this. I cannot please everybody. But your own friend, Cassie, was in prison, as you said. You try your best and you bring him out. So now why baby testimony? You cannot try your best to bring him out. So all this question, I know he cannot answer it. So that is why I cannot waste my time to ask him why you didn't do this. Why you did? I don't even want you to answer because you are not going to give me the answer that I need. All I want you to know is that just be truthful to yourself because you don't know tomorrow. You have kids. I don't know how many you have. Just because of your children, be truthful to yourself and be truthful to Nigerians. You are in Nigeria. What our brother is doing right now, he's not a Nigerian guy, but he takes this upon himself so that to make sure that we Nigeria can be set free. We are in bondage in that place. I don't know why we keep on protecting wrong things. He is the one far away seeing all the evil thing that is going on in our country. You as a Nigerian are supposed to help, and you are just trying to cover up some things that you're not supposed to cover up. Really, really, I am just so pissed off when I'm hearing how you just keep on dodging the question, dodging. Look at it, it's just true. The truth is just there. Really, the truth is just there. Nigerians.
You ask your questions now. You have not asked questions. You are just talking. Mama, ask your question. You ask
I don't want to ask questions because you are not capable to answer my question. If you cannot answer from X, if you cannot answer from X, how do you answer my question? No.
Which question have you asked me that I did not?
You answered nothing. You were just beating around the bush and just making us look at you. We are fools. So what I am going to tell you now, be truthful to yourself, be truthful to yourself, and just let everything come out and just help those who are helping to make sure that this side will come out. Not that you keep on, when this one come and meet you, you speak differently. This one, I'm watching you on your own platform. It got me. I'm just so disgusted with all what you are doing in your platform. So please, Prof S, thank you. And all the callers that we call again, please don't ask Dada Massive any question. Just give him what he needs so that he will go back and sleep and think about it. Enough is enough, Nigerians. Let us wake up. What Prof S is doing, we are the one who's supposed to do it. We are the one who's supposed to do it, not people who are outside that will be seeing the things that is going on in our country and be helping us instead of us to put our hand and help them. We'll be criticizing them. Prof S is this, Prof S is that, but Prof S is doing the right thing. So, Dada Massive, you have to be ashamed of yourself as a father. Please go and sleep and think about it.
That is what I cannot take from.
Think about it.
Maybe if I leave, you can say that a professor, which I cannot take from any street prostitute from anybody. I cannot take that from anybody except if I leave, they can call you and tell you that. Not person that I know that as we are talking, that maybe she's in coal looking for money.
My sister is done. Do you have any response to what my sister said?
Wait, let me tell you this. I would say I will respond to her. First, there are some calls I will not take because you know what? I don't want to be disrespectful to your platform. You know, you should not look like you brought me and I start insulting people in your platform. They know themselves that they can't try this in my own platform. They know that already. So the question she asked, Professor, have you asked me a question here that I did not reply? Can you remember me any question that you asked me that I did not reply?
You have dodged 99% of my questions. You have not
given me which one are you talking about? Which one are you talking about?
Where is God's love? Which prison is God's love?
Prof X, how do you get your information?
You see?
How do you get your information, Prof X? You
have just proven me right.
Let me take Prof X.
Okay, you asked me a question. Wait. You asked me a question. You said, is there any question you did not answer? And then I said, yes, you are dodging.
Yeah.
And then you said, which question? And then I asked you, where is God's love? And then you asked me, how do I get my information?
I told you that God's love is in prison. And you say, how?
What's your name? My brother, what's your name?
Dada Massive.
You have answered my question.
Yeah.
Where is God's love?
He's in prison. I told you before.
Which prison?
Prof, how do you get your information, Prof? That is it, Prophet. You know
Now,
why this
okay,
game,
now do you understand?
wait.
Do you
Why this game
understand
is
what?
hot? You know, Prophet, do you know why this game is hot for both of us? Because you know your feed very well. I know my feed very well. This your feed you are doing is not my feed. You understand? That's why I cannot tell you this. When it comes to my own feed, I don't know if you understand. I know, but where I'm still trying to get this to you now is because we are already in a public. We have been interacting with different people, so that's why I tell you you can push the rest, not Dada masses now.
I asked you what is your name. You did not think Dada masses.
No.
I
Yes.
asked you which prison is God's love, and then you asked me a question instead of answering.
How do you get your information, Prophet?
How do I get my information? How does that have to do with what does that have to do with the question that I asked you?
How do you expect me, as people that claim that now they have, you see, you have thousands of people that is from Nigeria that say that we will fight this case anywhere we get. They could, as I said it now, they will nothing one. They are supposed to prove me wrong that you are a liar. This man is not in prison. That should be their concern, not me.
But you are the one. You are the one. You are the one who said God's love is in prison. We are hearing it for the first time here. This is an exclusive.
Because you asked me and I told you that is in prison. So you want to ask me now to tell you the prison where God's love is. That's why I tell you, you have your team and a lot of people watching us. They are from Nigeria. Everyone have a state. They can go and verify where the state. We have 36 states in Nigeria. 36 states. Everyone.
It's not. Listen. It's not about that. It's not about that. You came here and then you said you have some information that God's love is indeed in prison, and you said you know.
I bet you asked me a question.
Yeah, I asked you a question. It's just the same.
Yes.
I asked you a question. Where is God's love? And you said God's love is in prison. You declared that it's very factual, and you're 100% sure that God's love is in prison. Then I asked you which prison is he? Why is it private information? The prison that God loves.
You know, Prophet, I wish this was a private conversation. I could have told. I want these people that feel that we know this, we can do this, Dada, you are nobody. I want you to also, you are from Nigeria, me, I'm also from. I want you to pull out your weight to show how powerful you think.
Dada, Dada, it's not about demonstrating power. Is God's love in prison or not?
Yes, he's in prison, Prof X.
Do you know the reason why people are concerned about where God's love is?
No.
They brought in God's love, and then God's love was claiming to know where baby testimony is.
Yeah.
And God's love was taken to court by Jeremiah Omoto for fame, and it was made public in all television stations in Wari. Because they were hoping that God's love is a case against Prof X and Ruth Matthew. When we debunked all that, and then when we brought the evidence, the case was neutralized. That's when that was the last time we heard about God's love.
As you talk about it today, and I told you that due to my own findings, God's love is in prison. So it's not left for you, it's
not about putting each other to test here.
No, listen to me. Your people that believe in you, listen to me. Does it mean because you are talking about baby testimony, I must dance to your tune?
You don't have to dance to anyone's tune. You just have to be sincere.
As I decided to keep it to myself, it's not. This is expo. I give this I give you guys a snip of it, to go and do your own homework of it. If you are,
we are not going to. There is no homework to do because we all know God's love is not in prison.
Okay, if you believe so, I must not force you to believe my own opinion.
There's a reason. There's a reason why you would say God's love is in prison.
Oh yeah, tell me, my brother. But
so that we would think God's love was not working for Jeremiah Omoto.
Let me tell you, Prophet. Thank God you get information. Since you have been getting information, my brother, did you hear that Dada Massis is working with Omoto? To be frank and sincere.
You have tried your level best, my brother, in everything that you have done to show the world that you are on Omoto's side.
No, yes, I know you. That is your own opinion. Due to your own investigation, I know you said you get your information. Have you ever get any thought that Dada Massis is working with Prophet Jeremiah?
Sometimes I don't need to get information or confirmation, but by the way you project yourself and do your analysis, I can tell that you're working for Jeremiah Omoto for fame.
Is it if let's drop this issue? If you are doing something and I'm imposing you, automatically I'm working for your opponent if I'm opposing you?
No, but you're not opposing me. You were trying to prove that Jeremiah Omoto is innocent.
which video did you see? I tell you that Prophet Jeremiah is innocent. Can you bring it out?
On your platform, you have never allowed anyone to talk about Jeremiah Omoto for
That
fame
what
in
you
a bad
said
way.
in my platform. Is it not what you said?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that is my platform. Okay, thank you. That is what in my platform. In my platform, cannot be on or my platform. Somebody will call one Olosho will call and tell me that you are this, you are that. You will, because it's in your platform. You allow what they want to hear, what you say, so that they want to hear what they want to hear from me. But Dada Masses is not like that. I give you what you want to.
I want to ask you a question. Do you know? When you are, when you are working on a case of humanity?
Yeah.
There's no better way you can handle a case of humanity other than being neutral and being considerate.
Okay.
On this my platform.
Yeah.
Do you think I brought you here maybe to disgrace you, or do you think I brought you here to
if I sense it, I will log out now. If I sense it, I will go out. That is normal.
Exactly my point.
Yes.
I brought you here to have a conversation. And the reason why I brought you to have a conversation, I'm of the belief that you know some information that people might not know, that might be valuable, so that we can establish, because so many narratives have been run that you are being paid by Jeremiah Omoto for fame, you are working for Jeremiah Omoto for fame. And the only way that the people can know the truth, and the only way that we can be consistent on this case, if all the cards are on the table. And the reason that the fact that you accepted my invite, it simply means you're probably ready to have an engagement and a conversation.
I told you that already. There's no problem in anything. I told you before that I don't have anything.
So this conversation is not in prejudice of anyone. It's just an open conversation. That's why when we ask some questions, I'm just sincerely asking, not because I want to implicate you or not because I want to put you in a corner. No. That's why any question that I thought you were not comfortable with, I'll just keep it. And when I asked you about that, the reason why we keep asking about God's love is because the caller raised it up and you said, if there's anyone who can find out, let them find out. And that kind of a response is not enough. Because the moment you said, listen, the moment you said God's love is in prison, I'm already triggered to say, oh, so God's love was not working for Omoto. I'm already on that.
But I did not say that.
That's what I'm thinking already. When you said God's love is in prison, my mind is already ringing a bell. Said, oh, so God's love was not working for Jeremiah Omoto for fame. So you triggered an interest to ask more. Then I had to ask which prison. Now that you do not want to disclose the prison, it comes across to me now again as Dada Masses is just trying to make people believe that Jeremiah Omoto had nothing to do with God's love.
Okay, Prophet.
Now we are conflicted. We are conflicted now.
Should I make you understand? No, listen. We are here. No problem, my brother. Don't think I will not be angry.
The moment I can promise you one thing. The moment you mention the prison, tomorrow before midday. Listen, I just want to tell you. And I know that's the reason why you don't want to mention the prison. The moment you mention the prison, I can tell you before 9 a.m. tomorrow, we would have confirmed if God's love is indeed in that prison.
Okay. Prophet, okay, let me.
And the reason why you do not want to tell us the prison is because if we do our findings and if we check if he's in that prison, we might find out that God's love is not in prison.
Okay, no, my brother.
Am I correct? Am I correct?
Okay, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. How do I involve in baby testimonies case? Who called me? Is it not Apostle Castle? It was Apostle
Castle.
Castle.
Honestly, on that one, listen. I always say that credit has to be given where it's due. My brother, you started very well. I would sometimes go and camp on your platform to hear what your analysis is, what you're talking about, to just hear what you are discussing about, what the people are saying. I don't know how you lost it along the way and how you started having this energy against even callers. Sometimes I would hear a caller coming, trying to talk about the case of baby testimony. The moment they mention Jeremiah Omoto for fame, you will become repulsive.
Yes.
You will become, no, get out. You drop their call. So now I'm just asking myself, what is Dada really fighting for? Where does Dada stand? What is happening with Dada? You understand?
You're very funny, my bro. Okay, let me tell you.
There was no more freedom. This is the truth. There was no more freedom on your platform for people to air their views and their concerns. They had a limit.
Perfect.
Unlike here, do you know here I take literally any call. If anyone wants to insult me, they can insult me until they are done.
That is normal.
Here I can take Jeremiah Omoto people's call to tell us their side of the story until they are done. I'll never drop a call because they are saying Ruth is a liar. So which made me question, why is Dada trying by all means to shield this man called Jeremiah Omoto for fame? Why? Why are you shielding Omoto?
Okay, thank you, Mr. PDT. Let me tell you, my brother. You know this, what we are talking right now. You know why I told you earlier when we were in backstage that this live video is going to be hot. It's not going to be as usual as people that always agree. I told you before that it's going to be hot. This live video. You know why? I like imposing in whatever I know. Why you talk about this Prophet Jeremiah? That's why I told you. Anybody that know me, that have been watching me since 2017, we know that Dada is not. I don't participate in anything scandal.
This is a case of a missing child. This is not a scandal.
That is what I'm telling you now. This is a case of a missing child that even though I'm talking about...
Okay, listen. Do you know a scandal?
Wait.
Johnson Suleiman, Apostle Cass's spiritual father, is the one in scandal. Jeremiah Omoto is not in a scandal. He's in a real situation, real life situation of a missing child.
I'm not talking about Jeremiah Omoto. I'm talking about my own self, what I've been doing for the years. Are you getting me? I'm not talking about this. I said what I've been doing for the years.
Are you getting the point now? Are you getting the point now?
I'm telling you now, wait, Prophet. I'm telling you that this is my kind of person for the years, not just this because of this baby testimony. Are you trying to get the point right now? So
I'm getting the point right now. What are you saying right now?
This issue they are telling is because me, there's a way I handle my issues. This is my own Dada masses. You don't know how I come about Dada masses. You don't know what I've sacrificed for Dada masses. So you can't come and tell me because I want to dance to your tune, then I will start saying, okay. No, I don't do that.
Yeah, hold on.
You understand?
Yeah.
So, okay. So,
hold on.
So, Mr. PDT, Mr. Prophet, right?
No, you can hold on. Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Okay, so what I'm trying to tell you that there is no question that will be pulled out here that Dada masses cannot respond, except I will give you the way you give me. That is the question.
Which prison is God's love?
Professor, how do you get your information?
In different ways than one, through this kind of interactions.
You know, God's love is in prison in different ways.
Me, I got to know that God's love is not in prison by the way you answered this question.
And me, I'm telling you that I dare you and I challenge you that, you know, we can still talk after this live video, though. You know that. You understand? We can say, but me, I'm telling you.
No, there's no bad blood here. There's no bad blood. We differ in our...
I'm telling you that God's love is, if you don't believe, I see, you can call on me next week and say that I will verify, we do this, you are lying. Maybe by then, I will. So, we should move on.
Let me take this call. Hello, caller, go ahead.
Any foolish call, we just go out. If it's not a question, if it's a foolish call, we just go out. That is the question. Yes, now I don't tolerate bullshit.
Go ahead, caller, go ahead. You are listening.
All right. Dada masses, you don't need to be angry with what people are saying. If you can listen to me, just listen carefully.
I agree to you, sir.
Okay. Now, when you're done with this your interview or this interview section, kindly go back and rewatch what you actually said in this interview. Just listen to yourself, listen very well to yourself. Mm-hmm. And don't forget, there is a law of karma. So you should be very, very careful about what you do and what you say. Because what you do or what you say might come back to haunt you. Or either of your relative or any of your acquaintance, which is very, very bad, which would not be good. We don't pray for that. Now, if Ruth Matthew was to be your sister, you would have done better. You know what you would have done differently. As far as
what do you think I'm not doing now, my brother? What do you think I'm not doing now?
Now, my question, no, because I've been following your platform. I do follow you at times. At times, you know, it got to a state where I just decided to, I was fed up, what you were doing. You know, you're trying to defend Jeremiah. What to say, what is
his name.
So must I
Now,
join
my
you
question
to
to you is,
must I join you to say Jeremiah know where
yes,
the child is? Should I join you to say that?
no, not that. No, not that.
So
Not that. Now, my question is this. Since the inception of this baby testimonies issue, I know you've spoken with Jeremiah. Have you ever discussed about baby testimony with Jeremiah? And if you have discussed about baby the testimony with Jeremiah, what was your opinion and what was your suggestion to Jeremiah? And two, I'm not quite sure you have spoken with Jeremiah. I am very, very aware of that. Now,
I said that. I already said that already.
Okay, yeah, I was not following up. I just came to show now. What is your motive as baby testimony is concerned? What is your motive? What are you trying to achieve? Are you trying to achieve, like, trying to get baby testimony, or you trying to defend Jeremiah, or you trying to discredit Sister Ruth, that Sister Ruth is not saying the truth? 3, can you beat up your chest? Can you say it? I'm from Benin, I'm from Edo State. I know when people are talking lies, when people talk on their both sides of the mouth, I know. Can you tell me that you have never collected a dime, or Jeremiah have never told you to act according to just the way you acting now in his favor? Jeremiah have never told you that, or has never given you a dime.
Okay. You say you be Benin, you will be a doing. You say you be Benin.
Yeah, I'm a full-blooded Malaysia.
Yeah, you for no. Okay, wait.
Before I go, this is just like advice. Now, what you know is not going to be good to you, don't do it to other people.
Thank you.
If you know that you don't have any idea about this money, you can go to your platform, analyze what you want to analyze, but don't defend the undefendable, what you cannot defend, what you don't know about how the baby got missing, everything you don't know. Don't analyze anything. Don't defend anybody. Analyze what is going on. But because you bringing Doris Ogala, bring everybody on.
Are you the one to tell me who I should go to my platform? I think I'm pissed off right now. Mona, no, let me wait. Are you the one to tell me who I should bring to my platform at the first place?
I'm not. No.
Are you the one to tell me? Wait. Are you the one to tell me if I want to fight or I don't want to fight?
Miss Dada, this is not a core issue because the way you acting, you and Jeremiah,
brother. I know the verse.
Both of you are.
No, I didn't.
Yes, because seriously, best of his friends, same feather flows together. If you and Jeremiah are not the same, both of you cannot work together. Both of you are the same. Stark illiterate like Jeremiah, you work with him. You are stuck. That is exactly what I'm seeing right now. Because I'm talking, you let me talk, then you can respond to what I've said. I'm talking, I'm on call. I'm not. I didn't
hear you. Continue, my brother. I didn't hear you.
So what I'm saying, I'm not telling you as a brother. I'm from Edo State. As a brother, I'm telling you, don't defend what you cannot defend. I'm telling you not to bring those people to your platform. You have the right to do that. You have the right to yourself to do all the stuff. It's your platform. What I'm saying is that what you know is not right, don't support it. What you know is not right, condemn it. What you know is condemnable, condemn it. Mm-hmm. Don't forget there's karma, there's God. What you know, is not right.
Can I ask general question now? You that you said you are from Edo State, can I ask you a question, my brother? Just one question. When courtesans were killing themselves in Edo State, when we were fighting in Edo State from Europe, doing a lot of things in Edo State, why you did not join us?
Listen, you are the one now. You are the one now.
Is also a question. Bros, why you did not join us? Is that not a karma?
I am asking. Can I answer you?
Yes.
You came up publicly right now when they were asking why you had red beret on. You explained yourself. If you don't explain yourself, I don't know. So if I have fought against, if I was a part of anti-cultism, you don't know me. I don't know you. I don't know if you fought about. Edo State is big. Edo State is not just one community. Edo State, we have various cities in Edo State.
Where you fought your anti-cultism might be different from where I fought my anti-cultism. So you brought it out publicly to say what you did. So I'm not coming here to tell you I fought anti-cultism at this, but let's be sincere to ourselves. What you need to do the right thing. Don't support evil.
No, like how my brother talk to me as my brother tell me which right thing you want me to do now as my brother, you talk to me. Which right thing as my brother tell me.
You were not listening to what I'm saying. What I am saying is this. If you don't know how baby testimony got missing, you don't have any idea, you don't know what is going on, you don't know what Jeremiah must have done, you don't know, don't defend the undefendable. Don't defend them.
Who have I defended? Can you tell me who have I defended?
You said what?
Am I defending Prophet Jeremiah? Is it what you're trying to say?
It's obvious. It's obvious. It's obvious. It's obvious. Okay, now listen. Okay, now listen. Listen. When Cassie was arrested, you mediated. You spoke with Jeremiah. You pleaded with him. And at the end of the day, I believe with your support and everything, Cassie was released. Now, what have you done differently in order to get this baby testimony? What have you done separately, or what have you done different?
Okay.
To help in finding this baby testimony? If really you are fighting for, justice for baby testimony. If really, because I'll be following you to stop because.
There is different that with my brother, my brother. Listen, there is different that somebody is fighting and somebody is an analyzing video. I was not. Did you ever see where I was fighting? I was analyzing video where group of people come together and share ideas.
When we say fighting, I mean advocating.
Okay.
I mean advocating. Okay. Advocating. That is what I mean. I don't literally mean fighting, physical fighting. Okay. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, I'm trying to advise you, brother. I'm trying to advise you. Don't incur the wrath of God or curse upon yourself. Don't jeopardize what Professor is helping us to do. You understand? The little way you can help. If you don't have it, okay. Let me ask you. Dada, let me ask you a question. Since you'll be bringing Dr. Ogala and all the people you'll be bringing to your platform, have you ever noticed that they lied to you? Have you ever noticed that in one way, all with what they are saying might not be lie, but have you noticed that one day Dr. Ogala lied to you? Have you noticed in all your interviews you have done with her, have you noticed that she lied in one way or the other?
Okay, my brother, I wish you could have joined me live. I wish you could have come live together and joined the broadcast. We have literally spent 10 minutes already, but thank you for your contribution.
Okay. What's
right.
Okay, what's it? Sorry, somebody.
Let's take another caller. Dada, are you still open for another call?
If it's a call that makes sense, I will open. But if it's call that I see that is not useful to me, I will not. Yes, you know me, prophets. They can do that in your platform. They can maybe after I've gone, they can say start something.
Okay, wait, listen. I want to ask a question. How many people have you blocked on your platform so far?
More than 2 million. More than 2 million. More than 2 million, my brother. They know, prophets. No, prophets. Let me tell you something. You know, humans, when you are not doing what they want, automatically you are a bad person. But when you do what they want, automatically, upon everything me and you have on social media, but you find it that this is Dada Massive, this is social media. You reach out to me. Did I turn you down? Even when Cassie told me, I said, no problem, let's come and do it. But some people feel that you must do what they want. Dada not be like that now. You know who be Dada Massive? You that you say you have. I'm telling you. Okay.
Hello.
Let me take another call.
Hello, Professor.
Yes, caller, go ahead.
Professor, good evening from Nigeria.
I greet you.
Yeah. Please, why do you bring elements like Dada Massive? He cannot even express himself. Do you know he's a cultist? Do you know that guy is so irresponsible? He's a cultist, and he claims he's fighting against cultists.
I'm proud of it now. I'm proud of it now. Can you use that against me now? Can you use that against me? You see, Prophet, they want to turn it to immature show now.
Cannot even speak. He cannot
You know,
even
they want to
speak
turn
good
it to like
English.
a joke program right now. I think I
He
need
cannot
to go,
express
Prophet.
himself. So
Yeah?
why bring him into your program? Such a useless fellow.
You see?
That's what I have to say. Just
I think the
cut
show.
this program and let him
I
go.
think the show is over. We tried. I think I tried, my brother. Prophet, because he's becoming childish now. I think I tried, my brother. Yeah.
Oh, let me take one more caller.
I may not be.
Hello, caller.
Hello?
Yes, brother.
Hello?
Yes, brother, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Hello, Professor. Good evening.
Good evening, brother. Go ahead.
Yes. Ambassador Dada Massive. Good evening to you.
Good evening.
You know, Professor, yeah, Dada Massive is a street hustler. And a street hustler, you know, once you have given them their tips, once you have given them their own share, these are their ads. So you don't have to, people insulting Dada Massive, trying to give him names, you don't have to insult this man. This man is a street hustler. He said you don't know how come his name is called Dada Massive. Dada has gotten his own commission from above. So he's doing what he have to do. Because if you don't do what you have to do, you have betrayed. So you should leave Dada Massive alone. If Dada is a street hustler, Nigeria is rugged. Nigeria is a rugged ground. Dada Massive did not partake in kidnapping the very testimony. I believe he only partake in collecting his own share in order for him to keep silent. So
and I want to tell me say you guys are very funny.
I beg of you.
All right, caller. Thank you.
I'm enjoying your program the more. Thank you, and God bless you.
So, Professor, I think we are done. I think I've tried 2 hours because they can continue if I go, my brother. It should not look like disrespect that I go. If I go, they can start calling, saying whatever. What I'm telling any of them.
One more for the road. One more for the road.
No, I need to go. I need to go, Professor. I don't want to disrespect you. No, I need to go. I need to go, man.
Hi,
It should not look like.
Last one.
No,
that's the last one.
Yes. Hi, Professor.
Yes, my sister. Go ahead.
Yeah. Good evening. Good evening, everyone.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Dada Massive.
I greet you, madam. Good evening.
To be with us. Because, I greet you too. Good evening. You don't have to be with us. No, because I followed you when you, Shante, and the other people were doing this testimony issue. But you backslide. You don't have to do that. I am also from Nigeria. I am also from the state where Omoto Fofoe comes from. Wow. Omoto Fofoe is from Ijo. It's not from Uro. My own place worry, destroying our name there. You understand me? And you don't supposed to stand by him. You Dada Massive, I thought you would fought for testimony. Testimony is from Edo State. You're supposed to stand beside
is it proposing say that must fight? See problem. Is it proposing
you don't have to do that.
What? Okay, what is my interest in this?
We also everything. I'm calling from Belgium. You understand me? We are seeing everything.
Did I tell you that it's too mean?
We also eat.
CBC problem.
No, we are not asking you to fight. You came out for this issue. Most people know you're supposed to finish what you start.
Yeah.
No, you're supposed to finish what you start. You're not supposed to stop like that, like say they bribe you, which everybody believes that they bribe you. Yes, because all of us, we are Nigerians. We know how it goes there.
Okay, madam, I will continue tomorrow. Okay,
you don't do that.
Okay, madam, we'll continue
you
tomorrow.
You need to find the baby and everything there your hand. Everybody puts the thing for your hand right now. Yes. You know what?
The person won't try.
You know what's going on? We put everything for your hand. We are all watching you. We saw everything you played with Doris. We saw everything you played. We watch all your movies. That was so bad of you. You don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. You said before you can't use bad name, they rob your own self. No, be thank you, mother. See, may I tell you, we all from the Niger.
Look at Prof S. Prof S, after everything, we're going to give you a very beautiful Nigeria get to marry. Okay? Don't worry. God is protecting you. We are praying for you, Prof S. God will bless you bigly, mightily. We are going to give you a beautiful wife from Nigeria. Okay, Prof S. Thank you very much. Thank you, Prof S.
Professor,
God
let me tell
bless
you
you.
these your people, they are missing me. They want me to start speaking about this issue again. And tell me, Prophet, I know you said you are the captain of this ship. They want me to start talking about, is it a force that I must talk about this issue?
Okay, another caller. Last one.
I'm going, Professor. You tell me the truth. No, you know now.
One more.
Don't go yet.
One more. One more.
I want to
listen, it's those people that listen, Professor. It's those people that
allow this one. Allow this one.
It's those people that want to showcase on your platform that we allow some things. No, you know that this interview was too hot to our liking, that you think you are going to.
Dada, when you came here, you knew this was going to happen. Just be.
I've said I'm not going to.
There is something that will go to happen. So not insult. I don't accept insults.
No, she's not coming. Okay, my sister here, she's made a disclaimer that she's not bringing Omoto. She's going to be simple.
They can tell you that you do this, but not insult.
Don't worry.
Are they mad? Insulting? What kind of stupid thing is that? Insulting me?
Listen to it.
Can you see me naturally and do that? They'll thief you for your ass. So
listen to it. Go ahead, my sister.
Okay, all right. So, good evening, Prof X. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Dada. I know it's been a really, really tough evening. Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Excellent. My name is Debbie. I'm calling from the UK. I know that this has been a really difficult debate tonight. It's been really hard to listen to the things that Dada has had to say. Like a lot of the other callers, I have also, at first when the whole case of baby testimony started, I used to kind of watch Dada. But to be honest with you, you did change. It was like 1 minute we thought, we're all looking for this baby. And then the next minute is like there were undertones of defending Jeremiah. So don't be angry that people feel that, it's possible that, maybe a brown envelope has, exchanged hands. That's not necessarily saying that's what's happened. But I think it's the way that you are now behaving. Like you will defend Jeremiah, and anything to do with the baby, it just feels like you're no longer interested. So I've said I'm not going to abuse you. I'm just going to say that if you're going to, if you're sitting on the fence, let it be clear that you're sitting on the fence. That you're not for Jeremiah, neither are you looking for the baby, But you have to make it clear. What you're doing so far is a little bit confusing because it feels like you are on Jeremiah's side. And we are not, We strongly believe that he should be held accountable for that child. But your story keeps swinging, so we're just a little bit confused as to whose side are you on, So I hope I wasn't too harsh.
Thank you, my sister. God bless you. Dada.
Before I go,
let me ask you a question.
Okay.
You want to say something? You want to say something?
Yeah, they was talking about that sister, according to what she said, that you are not supposed to this my standard. If I do something and I decided said I'm not going to do it, is it your insult that will make me start continue doing it? Is that your insult?
Okay, hold on, please.
So are you getting the point? So what I'm trying to say here, Prof X.
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Sorry, brother. Can you hold on? Can you hold on? Just hold.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead, Dada.
Okay, Prof X.
Okay.
Okay.
Before Dada goes.
Okay, Dada, please just
before
take
Dada
this
goes
one.
away.
No,
before Dada goes away, I want Dada to go. I want Dada to go back to the audio he played with Advocate. Every question everybody is asking here, let Dada go back to that show. The show with Advocate. The show with Advocate. Dada is working for Jeremiah. Dada is supporting Jeremiah. Dada is the one who sent. Dada is the one who sent this guy to the village to go and verify Chantal. So Dada, you should stop this thing you are doing. If you know you are not lying, you are lying. Call Advocate on this platform. Then you should be very stupid of yourself. Use this platform before I slap you. Look at your head, monkey.
This call, my callers, my people. Dada, you can unmute yourself. You can unmute yourself.
Okay,
Dada.
sorry, I was. So no, Mr. You know that I'm not hungry. You know that already. That I'm not. I wish I'm hungry, but there is something.
You are the one who said before the show started. You are the one who said it's gonna be hot.
Let me tell you the question. If it is question, you see, insult is what I don't like. To be frank and sincere, you understand? I don't deal with insults. I don't know if you understand. You see, majority people talking right now is their opinion, but you can hear your opinion without even when you start insult. It's like you are bringing my personality, which I know that most of them they are from Nigeria. One contact they don't have. So those kind of people, when they start talking, so profess for me not to like start insulting people in your platform or insulting mothers, fathers. Just I'm going so that you can continue picking because they can now be saying whatever they want to say. But if it is to ask me question, I will be here, like answer questions as answer, just as you told me.
You okay, understand? I was going to ask you a question. I wanted to ask you a question.
Okay.
Do you believe, I always use this phrase before I ask any question. Do you believe that Jeremiah Omoto and Mercy City should be held accountable and responsible for the disappearance or abduction of baby testimony? What's your take on that? Do you think they should be held accountable, or do you think they should be held liable?
No. If you ask me due to what is already in the public domain, I will tell you the premises, that Mercy City, should be questioned about when Ruth Matthew came in and when Ruth Matthew go out, and what was those people Ruth Matthew made sure their name, Emmanuel Marcus and those should be questioned to fish out the pure picture here. Because Ruth Matthew did not say she went to the market. She did not say she went to go and play ball. She said, according to her, that she went to Jeremiah church. Then she now sent her son in that premises. So if we are to ask, it should be questioned for open debate question. That is it, my brother. Yes.
You've not answered my question.
Which question do you want me to answer you now?
Dada, you're a chess player. That's the problem. I think you should do politics. That is not that is even you are not already in politics. My question was, I'm gonna repeat the question.
Okay.
Do you think Jeremiah Omoto and Mercy City should be held accountable and liable to the missing baby, to the missing of baby testimony?
As Dada Masses, Prof X, I'm not a judge, I'm not a security personnel, I'm not to choose, but if you are to do it, there is a way they can do it, the security personnel or individual to do it for questioning. I can't tell you now and say this. What do I know? What do I know?
Okay, let me throw a cave ball at you, another cave ball at you.
Okay,
if it was your wife who went to Jeremiah Omoto's church and she comes back home saying that the child was abducted, who are you going to accuse or think is responsible for this whole thing?
Yes, if it was like those kind of scenario, first you are going to start from your wife and ask, what's going on? What I manage? What I come about this? When you say it was one place, it was one place. What you need to do, you carry your wife hand again. You will carry your wife hand, you're straight to where he told you that this incident happened. You will take him there straight. And first, you will start to shout and look for the authorities in that premises and make sure that you give your wife and the person that if you guys did not provide my son, that will not lead to wider questioning that, oh, madam, you said that, yeah, mama, this one, I not did this one. What I'm interested in, how am I going to get my child? She says she come here and, oh yeah, you guys should go and provide my child. That is what I will do. I will be shouting there, my brother. That's it, bro.
Okay. What if you go to the church and they do not allow you to see the men of God of that church? They keep you outside of the premises. They lock the doors for you, the gate for you. They deny you access. What will you think of the whole situation? You go with
that is the
who
shout
will
that,
you suspect? Will you suspect the church to be wrong?
Yes, Prophet, that is the shout that, are you guys hearing me? I think, can you hear me?
Yeah, you are dragging. You are dragging.
It's like, maybe it's network, I don't know. Can you hear me now? Oh, on my laptop.
Oh, yeah, stabilize your network. Stabilize your network.
Who do that? Who do that?
Are you clear now? Are you clear to go for the question?
Yeah, but can you hear me? That is what I'm saying. If you can hear me, I'm here. I'm here. If you can hear me, that is what I'm saying. If you can hear me.
Yeah, but your movements now are not collaborating with your voice. I don't know if there's a network drag or something.
Take me out and take me in again. Take me out and take me in again. I think that would be, if that's
Don't go forever. Don't go forever.
No,
Come back.
No, you know I'm.
Okay, so we have Mr. Dada here in the platform. We are waiting for him to come back. And there's a question that I threw at him, which I'm expecting him to answer. As soon as he comes, we are going to interact. Let me take calls at the moment. Let me take your calls. You can bring in your calls. My people, I literally have 2,000 calls right now of people that want to make their contributions. Hello, caller.
Good evening, Prophet.
I greet you.
Dada. Okay, Dada. I'm not as I call it, Dada. Dada, I want to ask you this question. If it is your child that your daughter is missing, what action will you take? That is one. Dada, did you remember when I asked you a question in your platform? That what you want to fight Jeremiah?
It's moving now, yeah? It's okay now.
Yeah, we can hear you, Dada. There's a caller here. Caller, you can ask your questions. Is Dada just rejoined?
Okay, Dada, good evening.
Good evening, Mama. They hear you, Mama.
My question is, okay. My question is, if your daughter,
no, don't do that. No, I will not accept that. No, you should not use. This is not mine.
No, just listen. Waiting. Not to go that way. Yeah. If your daughter miss, what will you do? And people are fighting for. Wait. And people are fighting for your daughter.
Dada is gone.
And one person.
Mama, Dada is gone. Your questions, yes, left already. I think he's back. Yeah, he's back.
No, they should say something. Not my. Not. Okay. Do you know what you are saying? No, Professor, I will not allow that. Do you know that? That's my. If I have my family issue, I should deal with it.
Why would you allow that? Why won't you? That is the same thing Ruth is going through. Why won't you allow? I'm asking you a question. Just tell me the answer.
Okay.
What will you do if your child, your own biological child, got missing? What will you do? What action will you take?
That is the question, Professor. That's not the question, me, Professor.
When I finish, you answer. When I finish, you answer, because I want to spend my 2 minutes. And the other one was that you remember in your platform when you are telling Mickey Mouse that they don't know how to do counter defense for Prophet X at that time. That they should come and meet you because you know media work. So you teach them how to do media work to counter Prophet X. Everything Prophet X is saying. Dada, whatever. Whatever. Dada, you know right from time. I know say they. You know say right from time. You dey jealous Prophet X. And one of your reason why you are fighting, because you don't want us to listen to Prophet X. That was why you're spoiling everything. So after the first question, bye-bye.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Prophet, wait. I want to put this straight to you, Prophet. Do you think I'm jealous of you?
Sorry?
Do you think I'm jealous of you? Before I go.
Are you jealous of me? Are you jealous of me?
That is what some of your people are saying now. Do we do the same thing together? You are talking about exposing fake prophets. Am I exposing fake prophets?
Are you exposing false prophets?
No.
Oh, okay.
You are the one exposing. Okay, so you answer. Am I jealous of you? Yes or no?
Are you jealous of me, Dada? Yes or no?
That you see, after you say you are smart, after you say you ask questions, say Dada do this. So, Prophet,
That's
does
what
it
you're doing. That's the same thing you were doing when I was asking you if which prison is God's love.
okay. Let's drop that aside. Okay, Prophet, is it because you are talking about baby testimony? Nobody can talk to you again. Is that possible?
But Dada, do you think people hate Jeremiah Omoto for fame on the real?
What is
Do you think they hate him?
Am I a member of Prophet Jeremiah Omoto Shufufuni Church? Is he my spiritual father? Is it
No, but
this?
do you think people hate him, or they
I
just
don't have
love
anything
baby?
to ask. That kind of question is not because if anybody hates him or they like it, that is not my fucking business. I have nothing to do with him. When I beg him, when I need a help, he did it for me. So that is the only banamish I have with Prophet Jeremiah. I begged him for Apostle Cassie, and he did it for me. So what else do you want? So what do you want me to do? Must your enemy be my enemy?
No, the point I'm trying to make is I don't want you to have this impression that people hate Omoto. No one hates Omoto. I don't hate Omoto.
My sister, my brother, if you can go back to my page, you will know that people from the starting, people always insult Prophet Jeremiah in my page. If you can go back, you can testify to that. So,
but don't you think Omoto deserves those insults?
My brother, I don't know. Those are questions I can't really put answer to because I don't know.
He does.
I'm not.
He does.
Okay, that is your own opinion. Your opinion, I cannot really profess. I'm asking you a question before I go. Is it because you are talking about baby testimony, nobody can talk to you again? Nobody can impose you?
What Omoto has done, Dada,
no.
I want to put your conscience.
Prof X, I'm asking you a question. Prof X, listen. Is it because you are talking about baby testimony, nobody can impose you again? A simple question.
I don't understand the question. What do you mean?
Okay, because now you are talking about baby testimony, or you are talking about this issue. When things come up, people cannot impose you.
Impose me how? Expose me or what?
Not
what are
expose.
you saying?
No, there is difference between expose and impose. Like someone disagree with you, is not possible.
No, you can disagree with me on any level. There's no problem with that.
Why some of these people say that I was jealous of you? For what? Are you from Nigeria? Am I exposing false prophet? I'm not exposing fake prophet. So which business did both of us have? So, Professor, I think we have called it a 3 hours. You yourself, believe me, I'm not angry, but I wanted to be angry, but I'm not. But all the same, I really appreciate you for bringing me, because I know if I stay more, believe me, I'm going to mess this place up, and it's not going to be interesting for people that will watch it later. You should look like that is so disrespectful. So it's better for me just to not to go to that length of going many far insults like that, because I don't like it. So, Professor, believe me, if you find out anything that you feel that you see deserve to call me, believe me, I will come. I will come. I tell you, you told me that there is question and answer, and I tell you, no problem. I believe.
Can I ask you for a favor, like a brother to a brother? Can I ask for a favor?
Yeah.
Please talk to Jeremiah Omoto for fame. What he's doing, what he has done. I do. Yeah, I sent him a message. He did not respond.
Okay, Prof X. If you are to be truthful to yourself, the way you are getting your information, why can't you get information that will lead, that we like the way you are telling me now to talk to Jeremiah? Why can't you get information to person that will talk to Jeremiah? Why you not ask? Is because you see me appeal for Apostle Dr. Cassie, me and Jeremiah, we are friends. How can you expect me to be a friend?
I'm not saying you are friends. As for you, you have a proof of concept. You have reached out to him. You have asked for a favor. He has granted you the favor based on whatever merit that he granted you that favor. So I'm asking you as a brother. Can you talk to Jeremiah Omoto for fame to stop what he's doing and just do the right thing?
I'm not in the position, my brother. You are supposed to know that.
But you were in the position to advocate for Apostle Cassie. Why can't you advocate for Sister Ruth Matthew?
Okay. Is it that is what, Professor? You can't put me in that tight corner you are trying to put me now. Let's see to me. If I told you that I talked to Papa J and say, Apostle Cassie, but because somebody tell me to do that, Apostle Cassie did not look that no, you are this, you are that. People that feel that they have it all. I'm challenging them to do whatever they can do, not me, Prophet. If not you now, Prophet, you know I'm not talking about this issue again. If not you now, you know already. You know that I'm not talking about this issue again.
I'm begging you, my brother. Talk to Papa J.
Prophet, if not you today, you know I'm not talking about this issue again. True or false?
I know. True,
So,
but I'm asking you now. Okay,
I
I'm
see no
begging
reason
you
why
now.
you are pushing. I see no reason why you
I'm
want
not
me
pushing.
to.
I'm asking.
No.
I'm asking.
Wait, if there is, listen, if I'm in a position, that right position at that particular time to yours, oh, let's talk to anybody, believe me, I will
Can
do
you
it.
please, on behalf of everyone listening, can you please talk to Papa J to loosen his heart?
Prof X, if I have a contact today that Papa, somebody call me that maybe Papa J say he want to talk to me, believe me, Prof X, I will always tell him what is in my mind.
Can
Ask
you please,
anybody.
what is in your mind? What is in your mind about baby testimony?
Prophet, that is the problem. You are bringing us back to what we have said before. You said, what is in my mind? I tell you that according to what
do you believe baby testimony deserves justice?
Yes, if the baby is missing, why
what do you mean if the baby is missing? Are you not convinced the baby is missing?
No, I said the baby is missing, deserve. Are you not, because the baby is not with his mother, he's not with his father,
Please.
he's not with his parents. So
since you did this for Apostle Cassie, can you please do it for Sister Ruth Metley?
I'm nobody, Prof X. You have the prominent people that can call on IG presidency that can do this.
Forget about the IG. Forget about the IG. You did it for Apostle Cassie. Can you do it for Sister Ruth Metley?
Prof X, we should not drag much. Believe me, I will give you my word today. If you want to really know my word, go and Apostle Cassie will tell you, Prof X, if I'm in a position that it will rant of that kind of talk, I swear to God this night, I will pull that talk out. I will pull it out. Anybody that, how can they go about this chat? I can pump more investigation, more money, and more things to find out the truth of this case. I will do it. So, Professor, I hope we enjoyed the show today. I'm very sorry if I was rude in your program. I was.
You want to take one more call? One more call for the road.
Carry go. So I love you, my brother. Thank you. You wanted to use me to play caricature. You surprised. You know why? You know where you can do this. A lot of people will fall into it because they are not used to this media work, not Dada masses. Once you are bringing it, I will give you. So, my brother, thank you.
I have about 3,000 calls for you. Just one more.
I'm a hot cake. You know already. You
know
that
one
you
more
have
for
never had this kind. No, you know you have never had this kind of interview since you have interviewed people. You know this is Dada masses. I know what I'm doing. I greet you, my brother. God bless you, bro. I regard you. 3 hours.
Thanks for coming, brother. Thanks for coming. God bless you.
I really appreciate you, man. Anytime you can call on me, if there is a need again, I will come. I'm not angry, man. We fight. Tomorrow I can still come out and fight you. But anytime we want to talk to each other, we are free. I think I have your number now. We can talk and
no problem. No problem, brother. No problem. Till we meet again on the next episode of the Enlightenment series. I'll see you. Take care. My people, you they go make people run away. You go bring more fire and more water to them people. Now let me take calls. Dada is not here anymore. Greetings, caller. Talk to me.
Prophet, good evening.
Good evening, caller. Dada is gone.
Yes.
So you can just give your
suggestion.
suggestion.
It's so painful that Dada Mouses has gone. But however, I believe he's still there watching. Mm-hmm. So I just wanted to correct one impression for both of you. Mm-hmm. For both of you. As a matter of fact, Professor, you know who is talking. My name is Solomon.
I know. Go ahead.
Now, the impression I want to correct for both of you is this. Dada masses never make an appeal to release Apostle Cassie. Rather, Apostle Cassie go through the due process. Yes, he went through the due process, I mean to say. Nobody appealed for Apostle Cassie to Jeremiah to free him. No. If anybody have the power to appeal to Jeremiah to free Apostle Cassie wouldn't have in the first place get arrested. Yes, that is that. Mm. And secondly, your question, you are getting it wrong. It's like you don't even know how to ask that part of that question. That is Jeremiah supposed to be held responsible? He answered you. He said people that the woman mentioned are supposed to be behind bar. I'm just correcting him.
I don't understand. Wait, I don't understand. What are you saying?
Yes, now listen. He said they are supposed to be arrested.
No, wait. Wait, brother, wait. Wait, you said there's a way I was supposed to ask that question. How was I supposed to ask that question?
Now, that is it. Now, I said he actually answered you well. That the people that the lady mentioned are supposed to be arrested. Fine for that question. But you should have asked him, who is the person that's supposed to arrest those people that the lady mentioned? Because those people the lady mentioned, they are all entourage of Jeremiah. So who's supposed to get them arrested? They are all workers in Mercy City. Who's supposed to get them arrested? Another thing again, he said, I heard that Damas said that a lot of because he showed him a lot of people called and all that. Let me tell you, in Nigeria, I'm in Nigeria. Let me tell you how it works in Nigeria. Stupid things are more open for viewers. Yes, it constitutes viewers more than good thing. You understand? So just like Ebuka, go and watch your viewers in Ebuka with Ebuka, and watch your viewers with people, with other people. I believe you understand what I'm saying, and the commenters here and viewers here understand what I'm saying. So anybody should not get that impression to say maybe because people are here commenting, people are calling. Yes, they are calling for a purpose. They are calling for a purpose. Prophet, this is just all I have to say now, because I don't want to talk more because I'm really angry. But it is all well. Thank you very much. Put the trigger. God bless you.
God bless you. Thank you. My people, do you still have more to say, or should we wrap up and call it a day? Let me take 2 more calls and we call it a day. Hello, caller, you can go ahead.
Hello.
Hello, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. Good evening, Prof. X.
Good evening.
Wow, this is my first time. This is my first time calling on your show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have been following you since this issue of baby testimony. Anyway, I am calling from the Netherlands. Yeah, I am very happy. I just want to appreciate you for all what you have been doing. To tell you the fact, I follow you nearly every day to know the updates of baby testimony. Yeah, actually, I am not really happy with this Dada masses, or what do he, in short, I don't understand him. Because at first he said, he never said he abandoned the case of testimony. There is a voice, a video that he made. He said he does not want to be involved with the case of testimony. And in short, I know that actually I cannot say that maybe Prophet Jeremiah he has collected from Jeremiah. I don't know. But what I know is that Dada Moses is not honest. He is not honest. And he said Jeremiah has put people on ground to investigate the case of baby testimony. It is not true. Why Jeremiah would do that? Jeremiah, just let him release the CCTV. That is all. He doesn't need to put people on ground to follow to investigate this matter. So Dada Moses, in short, please don't bring people like Dada Moses in your show anymore. He is downgrading you. He's downgrading you because all the questions you ask him, he could not answer. Not even one of it. He could not. Yes, he's bringing down, in short, your show. Please, I respect you a lot. Please, there are some people you don't have to bring on your show. Please, I am just begging you. That is all what I need to, I just have to say. And I appreciate you a lot. And I follow you a lot. In short, may God bless you. May God bless you for all what you have been doing. And I know justice is going to be done for the baby testimony. Because that baby is a great baby. The spirit of the baby testimony is not any kind of child, you know. So anyway, I thank you a lot for all what you have been doing. Please stop bringing some people like Dada masses. He does not even know how to speak. He does not even know how to defend himself. Nothing. He did not answer any of your questions. He's just there for nothing, wasting our data and our time. Anyway, I don't have a lot to say. Thank you a lot. Good evening. Bye.
Thank you. God bless you. People, do you have any idea that I have close to 3,000 people that are calling right now? 3,000 calls. Hello, caller.
Hello, good evening, Prof. X.
Good evening. Talk to me. You have 2 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, just 2 minutes. I actually wanted to speak to Dada Martins. I just wanted him to hear my voice, to talk to him in the language he will understand. Because he's a very rude person, very untrained, untamed animal. He insults people in his platform and tell them to go away if they like. You understand? I must commend you for allowing him to come into your platform. Like the last caller said, you didn't need to bring him there. He can see from the whole comments that nobody likes him because he's actually a saboteur. He wanted to sabotage the search for baby testimony. Please, next time, don't bring him there. He's just a bushman, local man. Thank you. Well done for your good work. God bless you.
Thank you. God bless you, my sister. People are saying that I should have invited Doris Ogala. I invited Doris Ogala, but she was afraid to come. She did not accept the invite. Hello, caller. You can go ahead. You have 1 minute.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
Yes, good evening. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm very grateful to hear from you tonight. I was trying to be connected long time ago, but I couldn't be able to reach you because there are some certain things for I know I'll always be following you.
Oh, I don't know what interrupted this call. Hello, caller. You can go ahead.
Yeah. Is Dada still around or he's gone?
Dada is gone, caller.
Okay. Anyway, maybe I don't have anything. I still wanted to talk to Dada, so I will give the platform to another person. It's okay.
Okay, thank you.
I just wanted to tell Dada to go immediately.
You what?
If I call back. I just wanted to know if I wanted Dada to leave this platform. I want Dada to leave this platform before it's late. That's just my point. Let Dada go away. We don't need him here. Dada is a quack. Yeah.
All right, brother. Noted. Someone is saying, why are you not inviting Bisola? I have invited Bisola as well, but she has not come through. I actually asked Brother Ijele to reach out to Bisola, but she, according to Brother Ijele, Bisola has not responded yet. Hello, caller, you can go ahead.
Hello, Professor.
Yes, brother.
Good evening.
Good evening to you.
See, as you can see now, we like your way and we like the way you are handling this matter. That's why we are all supporting you. That is why there's somebody that can come to tell us anything wrong about you. We will not believe the person because we see that you are really doing a good thing, doing what's supposed to have the process of helping people that are vulnerable. And secondly, please, we don't want person like Dada in this your platform. Please, you cannot just start interviewing every cataract. Please, we don't need Dada here anymore. Please, otherwise we don't like him. We don't want him here because the reliable. Dada is not reliable. It's not truthful. It's not polite. Nothing. There's nothing about. There's nothing good about Dada. Please, we don't want him here anymore. Please, that's just my opinion. Please.
Okay, brother. Thank you. I hear you. Okay, people are asking me about the people that I've invited. I've invited everyone. I've invited Disgrace. I've invited Mickey Mouse. I've invited all of them. I've invited Dr. Chidi. Dr. Chidi is also afraid to come. He turned down my invite. Doris Ogala did the same. Hello, caller. How are you, caller? Just hold on, please. I'm trying to put you on speaker. I don't know why it's a challenge. Just hold on. I've invited almost all of them, but none of them is coming to the show. They are all kind of skeptical or they are afraid. I do not really know the reason as to why they do not want to come. And the reason why I'm bringing them up here is because I want them to bring what they have on me. All of them has been speaking all they want about me. Yes, caller, go ahead.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Good evening, all my people.
Yes,
Yes, farm lady. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening. Go ahead.
Please, I'm trying. I just got to apologize for what people are saying. You should not invite Dada. You should not invite Ebube. You should not invite whosoever. My people, my opinion is, if you don't invite these people, you wouldn't really know who they are. And I think you people have catched enough cruise with Dada this evening. So we are all human. Everybody is very important. So now that you people have known who Dada is, I don't think it's a crime for Prof S to invite whosoever he wants to invite. So for people to be calling, never you bring such people, nobody is perfect. So we have seen out the where Dada really is standing, where Dada is. Oh, this my go where they speak, so I mean I don't understand. I speak pidgin English, make everybody understand well. So where Dada stand, we don't already know where Dada they say he's already taking part. So everybody don't already know. So we don't need to call the tell professor, because the thing is like say, okay, like you people are not controlling him on what to do and what not to do. So we Nigerians, when we start those things, later if we don't tell you, don't do it, if we don't do this one, no, don't control anybody. Whatever he wants to do, he has every right to invite anybody he wants to invite. That does not mean that he's losing his focus on what we are still standing for. So please, my people, let anybody come. Let us see where they are standing, and maybe through what the question we are still asking, we can still be getting some little information. That's my stand. So for us to be forbidding anybody, everybody's for us, and we are all human. That's me. So please, for the people that just called, for the people that is calling to say, don't bring this person, everybody is very important in this case. So for me, I don't have anybody I will throw out. If he's not doing well, fine. If he's still doing well, fine. So thank you, everybody. God bless you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, farm lady. And I can hear from the comment, I can see it from the comment section. People are saying I should invite Maureen Badejo. Yeah, I had not yet invited Maureen Badejo because no one had asked me to invite her. But simply because you have asked me to invite her, I'm going to send her an invitation. If she declines the invitation, I'll come back again and let you know. Some are saying I should invite the 419 journalist Solomon Izang. I'm going to invite him as well. If he turns down the re-invitation, I'll come back and let you know. And the main reason why I'm doing all this, I want them to come and confront me with facts, confront me with where I'm doing it wrong, because most of them have been claiming that I'm doing it wrong. That's why I always say that I'm an open book. There's no one that can ever come up with an accusation about me anywhere, anyhow, that is factual. The only thing you can ever hear in the streets of social media are things that people are cooking and coming up with. Today you hear that Prophet is gay. Tomorrow you hear that Prophet is a scammer. Tomorrow you hear that Prophet is a blackmailer. That's why I'm bringing all these people out, so that they can come and prove it. That you are a scammer, you are a blackmailer, you are a this, you are a gay and stuff like that. I'm so much open to anyone and everyone. Someone even said invite Prophet Jeremiah. I sent Jeremiah Omoto a message and a voice recording. He did not respond to it. So chances of him coming through are very slim. Someone said I should invite Omoto's wife. I don't think she will be allowed to come. Some said I should invite Suleiman. I'll write him again a message and see if you come to the platform. I think Maureen Badejo will come. It's fine. I'll send her a message. I'll send her an invite to come and see if she will honor the invite. There's no one from Jeremiah Omoto's camp that I have not tendered an invitation. Let me take another call. Hello, caller. You can pause the one in the background. Hello, caller. You can go ahead.
Good evening, Prof X. Good evening, Prof X.
Good evening. You can go ahead.
Yeah, well done for job well done. It's my first time to call on your program.
Mm-hmm.
I
I think there's something people are not getting right. The fact that you are an African person, I have seen that we Africans, different way they think about life. Because the way you are from, where you come from, the way you reason is different from how a Nigerian will reason. This is why they are handling this issue in their own way. Because most people that are calling you, they are the diaspora. They are not even in Nigeria. Most people that are in Nigeria are not having the opportunity to get hold of telephone, not to talk of Wi-Fi or credit in their phone data to call you to contribute to this program. When you are in diaspora, you are there because you have the opportunity. It's not everybody that have that opportunity. You are inviting who you are inviting. You invite them because you also want others to learn or hear from the horse's mouth. Because if only you are there talking about this whole thing, it's not gonna be nice like that, you know. But all these people that are calling, insulting, this is not the right way to go about issues like that. How on earth, after insulting somebody, you want to invite the person to come to your platform, to come and speak to who? To come and talk to who at the end of the day? So you see, this life we are living, people, just as our faces are different, so our attitude and our way of life is different. So it's not good. People just come to social media and be insultive. It's not just right. Because if Dada Mercy say is not looking for baby testimony, you that you say you are looking for the baby testimony, those that want to contribute to your own side of what you are after, they should come out to speak to you. Why don't we do it like this? Why don't we do it like this? Those that are in the other side, if he is not looking for, those that want to call him, they say, why are you doing it like this? Why are you not doing it like this? This is how. But by insulting, to me, I don't think I cannot just take it like that, because it's so, I don't know. This is not the way we are going to find this child. There's no body.
Your 2 minutes is up, my sister. Thank you so much for your contribution.
Thank you.
My people, we're already on 3 hours, 31 minutes. I think it's time for us to wrap up. I think it's time for us to call it a day. There's still more to come. We still have so many people to engage with. But I'm still going to honor all that you have suggested here. Hello, caller, please, in a minute, can you say all that you have to say?
I cannot just take it like that.
Please, when you call and I take your call, make sure you pause the one that you're listening me from. And right now I'm sitting on about 3,000 calls that I'm not going to be able to attend to. I'm literally sitting on 3,000 calls right now. So my people, please pardon me and please understand me. At this moment, I'll tender all my invitations to all the relevant people that you think I would. But I also have other people that are still going to come, some that you'll not even be expecting. At the end of the day, every person that we invite, we're talking about the baby, we're talking about baby testimony. And eventually the whole world will know that baby testimony is missing. So now we'll be able to judge them as to what they will do about it. I want to thank you all for joining in and not forgetting my tithe givers, my my offering givers. You people, today you did something that I was not even expecting. Let me just take this opportunity to appreciate you all. You are the best on top of the rest. And everyone that have joined in to watch, thank you so much. I'm going to check you again on the next episode of the Enlightenment series. It's time for me to take my break. And to all of you behind the scenes, I love you so much. And I'll check you again on the next episode of the Enlightenment series. For now, I'm out.